resources, quite frankly, none of us have.
Right.
So at the end of the day, they know what's going.
Here's some Pennsylvania updates from Pressler's X account over the past couple minutes. Trump gained more votes in Luzerne County, and Kamala couldn't reach Joe Biden's numbers. Berks County, Pennsylvania, Trump gained more votes, and Kamala lost more votes than 2020. Berks County has the largest population of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, and then Erie County just flipped to Trump, and that was 13 minutes ago.
Erie just flipped to Trump?
Yeah.
I've been there quite a few times. If they flip to Trump, it's bad. It's bad for Harris. Bye-bye.
Yeah, things are not looking good for Harris, as it looks like she won't be making a speech at all tonight. People are leaving her campaign rally right now.
I sent you a good video. I slid into your DMs, Luke.
Yeah. Where did you send it? On Twitter?
Yeah, on your, yeah.
But looking at the campaign rallies, it's looking more and more empty.
So what does Harris do at this point? She has 2 months. She's out of there. Well, I mean, what does she do? Go back to Montel Williams?
I don't know.
Go back to Willie Brown? I mean, what's she doing now?
She's been burdened by what has been done today.
She's been unburdened very
and
successfully with everything that's unfolded.
Joe Biden has a smile on his face today.
I just think it's funny that they're still even talking about how, oh, God, should we have, got rid of Joe Biden? I'm like, Trump would have won even more, I think, with Joe, just because he's so cognitively declined. But I do think that if the Democratic Party had actually held a primary, things would have been a little different, because I think they had stronger candidates on their side.
Who?
I mean,
JFK.
Well, yeah. If they
RFK, sorry.
If they hadn't, shit on Bobby.
He was never going to.
But even Shapiro.
No, but at least they would have had.
He wasn't that far left.
I think any male that was younger and could complete a sentence and has substance and policies. But also, there's so many walkaway Democrats just by what's been happening from the Biden administration. I'm not saying that they could have still won. I'm saying they would have done better and it would have been closer. I'm not saying this is over, but Kamala was like the worst person. I remember she didn't even make it past the Iowa primary.
10% of the vote or something like that.
Ridiculous.
There was one person I believe could have beat Trump. I'm very happy she didn't run. Michelle Obama or Big Mike, whatever you want to call her. I do believe Big Mike could have won the election, and the reason she didn't run, that's the reason I thought Trump would win, because if Obama wanted it, it would have been Michelle Obama.
It looks like we have live footage of Barack Obama calling Kamala Harris right now. Here's the clip.
And listen, we fucked up.
As of course, that's probably the likelihood of the conversations happening right now, as things are not looking good at Kamala Harris headquarters here. Robbie, you're getting out of here. Anything else you want to say on the camera before getting out of here?
The manifestations have been great. The people here are amazing. It's not over yet, but let's manifest this victory, and we will celebrate real soon, guys. I love you. Find me at the Robbie Man on Twitter, and let's just enjoy this time, man, because I feel like it's going to be a beautiful future, and I love you all.
Thanks for coming, Robbie.
Trump, baby.
Of course,
nice to meet you, brother.
Appreciate you coming down here, being a part of the broadcast. It's definitely a crazy, wild night, as of course people are pouring out of Kamala Harris headquarters, as soon probably Donald Trump will be addressing his supporters. And we, of course, are going to be waiting for that particular moment to see what he has to say to everyone. But here's the clip right now outside of Kamala Harris's headquarters.
All right, well, here at Howard, we do see people leaving here, and we understand that campaign chair Jen O'Malley Dillon released a statement to their team, and I'll just read you part of what she said. We've been saying for weeks that this race might not be called tonight. Those of you who are around in 2020 know this well. It takes time for all the votes to be counted, and all the votes will be counted. That's how our system works. What we do know is this race is not going to come into focus until the early morning hours. So that is Jen O'Malley Dillon, the campaign chair for Harris for president, saying they do not believe that they will have a result tonight. So again, we understand the vice president is holding at the Naval Observatory. We do not know what's happening here with what was supposed to be a party, but of course we will be here and watch the votes come in, just like everyone else. Of course, the Harris.
You got to be freaking kidding me! Why don't we have the votes? This is absolutely insane. I mean, clearly, what is wrong with you? You can't count. You can't add up. You can't do basic, simple math. What's really going on here? As of course, Georgia still 93%. Where's the remaining 7%? Why haven't we had the remaining 7% counted? It's been forever. This is absolutely
What's
ridiculous.
What's he up by in Georgia?
In Georgia, he is up by about 120,000 votes.
With how many votes in?
93% of the votes in.
So that would mean mathematically she would have to have about 76 to 80% of the remaining votes to win. It's over. Goodbye.
No, they're working on their Fail Mary last minute.
It feels like when Hillary Clinton refused to concede in 2016, like everybody knew it was over. Hillary refused to concede. But they're coming out making these communist double-speak nonsense statements. This is a normal part of the process. No, it's not. It was the most abnormal thing in the world, and it happened in 2020, and it happened in 2022. Elections that everybody knows was completely cheated. So it's not normal. We know what's going on. They're doing the math. They're seeing if they can cheat. And we can't accept statements like that. Was disgusting. That reporter reading Kamala's campaign statement. Oh, we know this is a normal part of the process. The hell it is.
Interesting that when Barack Obama won in 2008 and 2012, I think it was called before midnight.
Right.
Interesting when it goes for the Democrats, it's easy to call. But once the Republican, we need extra time to count the votes. No, you need extra time to decide if you're going to cheat. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, it's absolutely crazy. We got a super chat from Walter NYC. Thank you so much for that. We're going to turn on Zoom again so we could call in and be a part of other broadcasts. But, Kristen, you sent me this video. What is it? I'm going to play it right now.
Yeah, this guy basically works for a PAC, and he kind of celebrates by taking a drink instead of answering the question, talking about the exit polling, because if you go all across CNN and MSNBC, it's all them talking about the youth male vote switching over, and they can't fathom why.
Here's the clip.
John, let me ask you about what we've been observing. Young voters, particularly male voters, who seem to be breaking for Trump and him, in fact, winning the youth vote according to our exit polls. Does that surprise you? What's your take on that dynamic?
That would be surprising. I think that's another reason to drink. But I do think that I think
drinking
it's
alone,
pretty
John.
early. I think that's fine. That's fine.
John, let me ask you about what we've been observing.
A lot of people aren't going to be really happy.
You know, he's sweating his pits out in that suit after this.
There's going to be a lot of people, if Donald Trump wins, that are going to have meltdowns. There's going to be a big mental health crisis in this country. It's going to be pretty serious.
Yeah.
Great content.
It's not just great content, but it's also kind of worrying.
Well, MSNBC has tons of stuff right now trending on X where they're just covering, like, they cannot understand why certain demographics are such big Trump supporters when they should be Democrats. And it's like, well, you screwed over this class the past 4 years. So what do you expect?
Oh, maybe they want a communist in the White House. I don't know.
As of course, a lot of people are having breakdowns already, as we could expect. Mental health clinics to pretty much brace for an explosion of a lot of people just losing their minds.
Make Democrats cry again.
I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just caused me one of the most important people in my life. My dad.
This can't be real.
Why does she
Donald
sound
Trump,
deaf?
I
This can't be
hate
real.
you. You will
does,
never
doesn't
be
she?
president again.
She's talking to her daddy.
You bastard. You caused me, my dad. My dad was the most important person in the world to me, but now his colors are finally out. I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin bitch.
I can watch this all night,
I
bro.
hate you, you stupid, failed fucking businessman. You fucking sicken me.
Is this real?
Talking
You
to a
and all of your
billionaire.
fucking Trump supporters.
She's talking to a billionaire like that.
Yeah, it could be fake.
She sounds like she's deaf. Like, I'm not mocking the deaf. I'm just saying, like, there's ugly criers. Kim Kardashian is one of them, but. You know, I don't even feel bad. These people put this shit online, and I'm sorry, it's fair game when you are having a meltdown. I have my own meltdowns.
Does anyone look
You're
pretty
not crazy
crying?
enough to put it online, though.
Well, no, I was on a live stream, and it's a long story, but anyway.
So it looks like we got Myron back on the line here. Myron, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we could hear you, and then you're live on air with everyone right now as we're kind of questioning these lack of voting ballots that are being counted. As of course, Georgia still 94%. Pennsylvania now it moved up from 87% to 88%, but this is extremely slow. As a lot of people are kind of wondering if there's going to be some kind of larger surprise here. I don't think there will be with just how much of a landslide this is, but the slowing down of these votes and Kamala Harris just bowing out of giving any kind of speech tonight, it's pretty big and kind of indicative of something similar we saw in 2016.
Yeah, they just got news that he's basically, they announced that he's basically going to Palm Beach to give his speech. Apparently he's going to deliver any minute now his victory speech. So we'll see what happens. It's a very Trump thing to do, but Democrats are definitely melting. I saw H3 got off the air. Hassan isn't necessarily happy. Destiny is freaking out. So it's kind of funny to see all this.
I think Cenk also was close to crying and also walked off his live broadcast as well from everything we're seeing online as well. Again, I'm going to try to find the clip here because I just saw it, and then we're going to play it for everyone. But we're looking at everyone. The people at the Kamala Harris rally are leaving, and it looks like the people at the Trump campaign rally are celebrating. Yep. And it looks like Trump will be speaking soon. We, of course, will be going to him as soon as he does.
I want to see liberal tears. I want to see liberal. Cry me a freaking river.
No, what
Give
are going to
me
be
some
the new
content.
memes? Like, we've got that lady in the green thing going, why? And then, like, oh, they give such good content. I mean, that shit's still viral years later. I want to.
4 more years of great content.
No more wars. Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
I mean,
Free Ross, baby.
Free Ross. Myron, are you familiar with the Free Ross movement?
Ross, the architect of the Silk Road?
Correct.
Yes, I'm familiar with this case, yes.
And are you excited to free Ross?
I think he got a ridiculous amount of time given the crime. You know, I understand that obviously, he was the arbiter of the Silk Road, but the amount of time that he got is absolutely ridiculous compared to other people that have done far more heinous and serious crimes. You know, the guy basically created a website where people are able to do stupid shit. But I mean, the DEA agent that was involved in that investigation, the Secret Service agent that was involved in that investigation that did a bunch of bullshit, they got less time than him. So if you're going to go ahead and jail the main guy, I think the federal agents should have got more time because they took an oath to protect the Constitution, yet they didn't deal with nearly the same amount of consequences because they came to the table and cooperated. And then they went ahead and gave Ulbricht the more serious time because he was considered the leader organizer of the organization.
Yeah, and then the federal agent stole the Bitcoin.
Yep.
During the I remember covering the trial in person in New York City, and it was one of the most craziest trials I ever covered in person. As of course, it looks like we're getting some videos of some Kamala supporters that are not looking too happy right now. As this clip right now is being shared around by the Defiant L's, beautiful, highlighting. A lot of people on the left, a little frustrated, a little flustered.
She never looked so good.
That's gonna be in compilation clips for like 10 years.
Yeah. What do you see happening here, Myron? Do you think there's still a way for them to kind of pull something out of their butts, or do you think it's in the bag? Can we celebrate now or no?
I actually am going to wait to celebrate until we got Pennsylvania under full grasp. I don't know if we've captured it yet. My chat wants me to call Destiny while he's on air. And and see what happens, but I'm gonna refrain because who knows what the fuck can happen, right? Like we saw them steal the election in 2020. I think at this point, even the Dems admit that election might have been stolen after they saw the fucking pitiful results in Biden's performance in the past 4 years. So we'll see what happens, but I think we're almost there. We're close.
Pennsylvania is coming in at 90% with 51.2% for Trump. I think it's
nice.
It's pretty in the bag. I can't say that it's in the bag, but it's
mathematically they would need over 79% of the last 10% of the vote to win. That's going to be very challenging. But again, they can cheat, and we know what the Democrats are. They're parasites, and you expect a parasite to act like a parasite. So again, I'm gonna wait.
How many ballots do they need to win? You're really good at math. I can't.
I mean, I'm not a computer. I'm not going to get it down to the You know,
Close enough.
But I'm telling you, they need like 4 of the last 5 ballots for the last 10%. It's not going to happen unless they cheat. And again, this is one of the greatest days when Trump pulls this off to be an American. I'm actually very proud to be an American. I was not proud to be an American when Joe Biden was the president of the United States, or the usurper Joe Biden was in there. And right now, I am proud to be an American. I hope everyone watching this is proud to be an American as well, because Donald Trump, they tried to kill this man. They tried to put him in jail. They killed his ex-wife. They killed his brother. And now he's going to be back in the presidency? Woo! They got some retribution coming. Google is about to be broke up into little pieces like the Baby Bells were. Let's go.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is
the Google CEO tried to build a connection back up with Trump because they kind of knew that there was a high likelihood he would take the office back in. You guys read that article?
That's what JD Vance is for.
Yeah. But fuck Google, man. All these tech companies.
100%.
They tried to destroy him 4 years ago. Now they're coming around.
Well, Jeff Bezos came around. The Washington Post is basically saying that Trump's going to win. Zuckerberg maybe he doesn't control Facebook, but he's been better on IG. Everything's moving more to the right into the center. And the liberals are going to find out there's going to be consequences for their actions. And they're going to see that very soon. There's going to be investigation after investigation, because it's not just Trump winning. We got the Senate. We got the Congress. Now it's your ass.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy. These are the numbers from the New York Times. Look at these numbers. 93% chance for victory for Donald J. Trump. And we saw this number go up and up and up. This is the New York Times reporting on this. This is huge. Major numbers right now. I think we have it in the bag.
And the New York Times is a fucking parasite left-wing organization. We know they did that hit piece on all the conservative creators saying that they push disinformation and trying to get them demonetized thanks to fucking Media Matters.
We're still on YouTube, just a heads up. So.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm on YouTube too. Yeah. I'm on YouTube as well. But yeah, I mean, they made this hit piece. This guy, Nico, who's a reporter for the New York Times, went ahead and essentially contacted all these people asking if they're still monetized, has they ever been censored before, etc. Like asking all these weird, provoking questions. And, he asked Ben Shapiro, Tucker Carlson, a bunch of these leading voices in the conservative movement. And it's just ridiculous because they tried to do this. They tried to do this hit piece right before the election to get them demonetized or get them like off the platform, which is, another desperate attempt from the left. Because we know how censorship works, with Media Matters and the ADL, they basically write a hit piece and then campaign with these social media companies to get you deplatformed or demonetized. So really snaky move by the New York Times to do that a couple of days before the election.
But it didn't work. It backfired. When in previous years, it would have worked if it wasn't for Rumble, if it wasn't for Twitter, if it wasn't for all these independent media people who, of course, now have a voice and could counteract their narratives. It used to be they said something and everyone listened to it. Everyone obeyed it. Everyone believed it was true. Now they're saying it and everyone is kind of responding automatically like, that's pretty desperate. I think they're trying to take out their competition that's having their lunch, and they're tired of losing. But they're going to lose so much more under a Donald Trump presidency. We were just talking about the larger kind of relief that I have, and I think a lot of people have in this room as well, with the fact that now the potential of us being raided by the feds is a lot lower. Us being audited by the IRS, a lot lower. We just got a huge IRS bill, by the way. That's not fun to deal with. The chances of us getting deplatformed and censored by the intel agencies that run social media companies, that much lower. Probably won't happen now. Now our futures are kind of guaranteed. Our destinies are in our own hands. And that's a beautiful feeling, man. I don't know about you, but there's a huge weight off of my shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, a Kamala presidency would definitely, come in with censorship. I mean, she openly advocated for more censorship. If you get banned off one platform, you should be banned on another. We all know that the left is the leading proponent of censorship and they don't want to have discourse. The only thing I would be worried about is Project Esther that might come in in 2025, which basically is a bill without me going into crazy detail. Well, it's a proposal to go after people that are critical of, Zionism, Israel, etc. But other than that, I think, Trump is obviously the best person to go if you want to go have some semblance of free speech. I think he's far better than Kamala is because the Democrats we know are the leading people when it comes to censorship.
Yeah, especially with Elon in his corner right now,
Yeah.
and Chris Pavlovsky over at Mar-a-Lago right now. Those are two individuals that have truly pushed forward the Overton window in such ways that we have never seen before.
Chris doesn't get enough credit for what he did.
Absolutely.
He absolutely moved YouTube more to the center because Rumble exists.
Yeah,
Georgia's been called.
Yeah, Newsmax called it about 45 minutes ago before Fox.
Called what?
Georgia's reporting 94%, 50.9, but it's been called.
How many votes is that?
So we got the numbers pulled up here. Donald Trump, 2,636,000. Kamala Harris, 2,500,000.
The Electoral College at
16.
Newsmax
16
has
for
Trump
Georgia.
at 248. Wow. And Harris at 213.
We're getting real close, boys and girls. We're getting real close.
Almost there, as of course Trump is soon expected to speak. So, well, it's not really close. I mean, Trump is also in the lead right now in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, as well as Arizona and Nevada. So he is currently in the lead in all of those states. Minnesota, he's behind, but not by much either.
I just wanted to thank God that Donald Trump visited the OL of the Lubavitcher Rebbe in New York. You know, getting the blessings of visiting the gravesite of the great righteous Rabbi Menachem Schneerson, going and getting the great blessings by visiting that tzaddik. That's definitely part of Trump's victory. So I just wanted to say, you know, the Rebbe smiles upon President Donald Trump. Thank God that he went and visited America's tzaddik, the Rebbe Menachem Schneerson.
Well,
I have no idea what you said.
Well,
Neither do I.
I was like, do you need a tissue? Like, are you congested? Like, what the hell did you just say?
Remember, folks, there's a difference between a Jew and a Zionist. Always remember that.
Yes,
100%.
High five for that one. Because
100%.
I'm against one, but not the other.
100%. I'm Jewish. But I'm not for Zionism.
Yeah, well, give me another high five.
Yeah, fuck Israel.
Mad respect.
Fuck Israel, man. That's a whole other conversation.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't
And
say
also
up to an
the
entire,
IDF,
country
the IDF
and
is not
state.
just Israel. There's a difference.
Well, let's make this clear. It's okay to criticize Israel. It's okay to criticize the IDF and Israelis, but you can't lump in Jews with Israel. It's not the same thing.
No different than America.
It's exactly.
I can't
it's very
stand my
different.
government, and I
because
love my country.
We don't like it when Black Lives Matter blames white people for everything.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Or
you got to look at it the same way.
You can't blame the people for the actions of their government. You have to call out the governments as well for doing
I
all
do
the
not
horrible,
like
disgusting
Netanyahu.
things as
I'll
well.
make that clear right now.
And there's a lot
I
of
do
people in
not
Israel
like-
that hate Benjamin
I do
Netanyahu
not
that are
like
protesting him as
Netanyahu.
well.
I
So,
think he's a war criminal. Even before what happened in Gaza, I thought he was a war criminal.
Well, there's a theory right now going around that Benjamin Netanyahu is actually prolonging these wars in order to give Donald Trump a political victory when he gets into political office. So there's that theory going on, which some people say is possible and credible as well. As
Seems
of course,
he's also prolonging these wars so he doesn't go to jail for corruption. I mean, right before October 7th, he was literally in the middle of a trial on corruption and bribery charges. And he's using this war. I mean, they've always wanted to go ahead and attack Hezbollah and Iran, etc. And October 7th kind of gave them the excuse to do that. But Netanyahu absolutely wants to hold on to power because he understands this war will allow him to stay in power because he was literally probably going to get ousted with this criminal trial going on over there.
And let's hope now with a Donald Trump victory that there's going to be peace in the Middle East. Yeah. Let's hope that these wars stop immediately. I think it's fair to say that we definitely have the war in Ukraine kind of wrapped up, hopefully, if all things go according to plan, if Donald Trump is allowed to, of course, be the president of the United States. Because, again, it's November 5th now. We're still a very long way away from January 20th. So a lot of different things could happen in between then. I think for sure we're going to have Ukraine. I think we do have to push for the larger pressures for more peace in the Middle East. And I think there's a big potential that we could get it under his presidency.
Ukraine has to come first because when Putin makes a deal with Trump, then after they have peace in Ukraine, then Putin can put pressure on Iran. Trump can put pressure on Israel, and then you can finally have peace. Ukraine has to come first, then what's happening in Gaza, and then we can actually start cleaning up this mess within the world.
Well, it's actually almost 1 a.m. Just by the way, we got to go on InfoWars right now. Myron, can we call back or anything else you want to say before kind of getting out of here? Because we're going to go on InfoWars right now.
Yeah. No problem, man. No, all I was going to say was, I think Trump is obviously the better candidate with getting peace. I think he can reel in Netanyahu a bit here. Obviously, the Biden administration can't control him. So hopefully Trump will come in and tell him, hey, man, you got to fucking chill out. We're trying to start World War III in the Middle East. But yeah, just hit me back up later, guys.
Awesome. All right,
Take
thanks,
care,
man. We're going to go now and try to connect with...
In the meantime, Nevada just like moved very quickly. It went from 0% to 75% in a minute. And it's at 50.9 for Donald Trump. 75% of the votes in. Kamala's at 47.5. So, again,
probably a realistic number at this point.
You might want to start popping that thing.
Another 5 minutes of celebration.
We got...
the data from there. Let's continue on.
It looks like Alex is already celebrating. It looks like
Flynn, let's get them all on. Let's do it. We just had our celebration. Now the battle stations.
Pop
we
the
got
bottles.
Might as well. Let's get this stuff. Get the bottles out. Let's do it. I mean, we gotta freaking celebrate when we gotta have these victories.
I promise you, globalists, the last thing I do, I'm gonna politically crush your neck and get your eyeballs out of your head.
We're on with Alex Jones. We're celebrating. Let's go.
Oh,
Alex,
yeah.
Can you hear us?
Woo!
All right.
Alex.
I know Luke Radowski,
yet.
great buddy. Known this guy 19 years, is there. Luke, what do you make of this historic situation we're in?
Alex, this is absolutely incredible. We got non-alcoholic, alcoholic champagne. We're popping it right now. We're celebrating. This is this is an amazing moment for America, its country, its future. There's such a big pressure off of our shoulders right now. The FBI is not going to raid our home. The IRS is not going to audit us. We could finally have free speech. We could finally are able to solve our own problems. Ron Paul, of all people, will have this amazing victory in his life where he gets to walk in with Elon Musk, the federal government, and literally freaking fire 80% of the federal workforce. I don't know if that's not worth popping champagne, but give me a bottle opener.
We've been having the same problem here.
Let's freaking go, guys. This is it. This is an amazing time to be alive. And this is
Look at Alex.
That's a clip in itself.
Give me a bottle opener here, because
Oh boy.
Here, give me that one. Give me that one.
Yeah, here you go.
Trade you.
You need the real stuff.
Hold on, Luke. Here we go.
Hold on.
I got this one.
We got a jam-packed house here. Andrew Meyer, don't taste me, but there you go. Yeah! We did it.
Let's go.
Careful with that computer.
Alex, I told everybody earlier, Alex.
I'm covered.
If you and me and Gary, the numbers guy, and Luke, if we all go Super Saiyan at the same time, screaming into these microphones, that's going to seal the deal for Trump, Alex. Are you ready? Are you ready to go Super Saiyan with us?
1, 2,
Yeah.
No, the frogs will no longer be gay. We're going to end fluoride. We're going to end chemtrails. We are going to restore the republic. I am so fucking excited. I know we're on YouTube, but I am so excited.
They will never take our freedom. They will never take our republic. 1776 will live again. Ah!
Give us your war cry, Alex, for frick's sakes.
Already did.
Amazing, man. This is such a relief. There's so much joy and happiness here that you could see all around us, and truly, man, this has been such a hard fight. There's been so many ups and downs. There's been so many times where you're kind of like thinking, holy cow, things could go so bad. Things could be just so absolutely awful. But now we have this ray of hope. We have this situation where we get to decide our own futures, and that's an amazing feeling. And that's something that's a chance and opportunity that we never had before that we got to take full advantage of in the best way possible.
You know, the first time Trump won, I was happy as hell. I gotta admit, guys, if this thing holds, I think this is even greater than what happened in 2016.
Yeah.
Because he came back.
Oh, yeah, we've already been through the fight. Now we know how real it
him.
is. Sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead, Alex.
No, finish your point, then I'll make mine. We should all talk about that. Yeah, this is way bigger.
They tried to kill the guy. They tried to basically put him in prison. They killed his ex-wife. They killed his brother. They tried to do everything they could, and this man still persevered. I mean, you got to say one thing about Donald Trump, man. He's a fighter, and I'm glad he's on our side.
Yeah, this is one of the
He's
greatest
a fighter
political
of fighters.
comebacks.
Can we punch it up? I want to show you guys Robert F. Kennedy Jr. right there on screen. Trump's going to be coming out very, very soon. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. just came out. This is going to be wild. What do you think Trump's going to say, Luke and Candace, everybody?
Yeah, no, this is a chance to really unify everybody. This is a chance to really make people understand the full potential that we really have in front of us. I mean, I say he comes out as a unifier. He comes out and says, we did it. Now's the time we come together as America and we work on releasing all of the energy sources, releasing us from the bureaucracy, from all the government in our life, and allows us to actually move forward in a way that allows us to have total freedom and liberty from, of course, those people that were putting a boot on our throats before. Kristen Megan is also here.
1776 worldwide.
Damn right, Alex. Kristen Megan, what do you think? She's also been a part of this fight for a very long time with us, and I want to hear her perspective
Yeah,
as
I
well.
just want to say, Alex, Luke's studio is a lot warmer than yours. But, what I'm looking forward to is the Maha movement, because what we talked about on the show was the unifying. So I'm from Michigan, obviously. So the unifiers between the Muslims, the Jewish, the Hispanics, the auto workers, the blue-collar individuals. I've never seen a more unifying ticket. As a libertarian, I crossed over. I voted. I became a Republican delegate. But I'm ready for the accountability. I live in the state where we've got Jocelyn Benson, Whitmer, Nessel, the trifecta of these horrible women. I want to see the accountability for the fraud in the past. I want these people to be scared to act a fool between now and January. I am so proud of we the people for putting their small differences aside and saying we all share the same common enemy. Let's get this done.
I totally agree. Candace Horback, you got comments? What's it like to be, you're living, history right now?
I agree. I think he's going to come out and he's going to bring the American people together. I think that we are sick of being divided, and then we can recognize that it's really the elites against the people, and he is the man of the people, and I can't wait to see him come out.
Free Ross.
Well, the real work's about to begin because they're going to strike back.
That's going to happen.
Can we
That's
all,
gonna happen.
Ross is going to be free.
Can we all just do the dance like right now? Can everyone just do the dance? Like, let's.
Come on, it's free Ross night.
YMCA.
Ross is going to be free in a few months.
Yeah, we have to celebrate our victories. We understand that there's a bigger fight at hand here, but we got to celebrate for Ross Ulbricht. We got to celebrate for all the people that were unfairly imprisoned, a part of the January 6th
Where's that champagne,
insurrection.
everyone?
We got to
Where's
celebrate
the
for all the
champagne?
people.
No, but look, I totally agree with you, but I want to say this.
Well, I'll use my
I want to say this. We have the giant audience right now. And so we need to look for what they're going to pull, what they're going to do, what they've said they're going to do, the 76 days of hell, the things they're going to throw, how Trump needs to make sure no swamp comes in. I mean, I'm just saying right now we've got the spotlight. I mean, this show right now, conservatively, tens of millions of new people have tuned in and have been watching. It's ridiculous. I think we've got just the videos we put out today about 60 million views on X just on the clips. I mean, it's on right now, and you guys have got a massive audience. All this other stuff's happening. Trump's coming out soon, but everybody really should war game that, yeah, great. We're celebrating. We just won a major strategic battle, but it's on now. I mean, just let's be 100% clear.
Oh, they don't want to certify it. They're going to come out and say, oh, Jamie Raskin already announced it. The take care clause of the Constitution. We have to protect against enemies foreign. And they're already saying, oh, there was Russian hacking in Georgia. They're going to try and say that this is an illegitimate win. They're going to try and take it from him in the courts. It looks like they're losing. They don't even have enough fraudulent ballots to win. So now they're going to try and take it to the courts and say, no, there was hacking. The Russians. These people are desperate to keep power, and they will do whatever it takes. And you're right, Alex. People need to pay attention to what they're going to do next.
That's right, because we want to secure the victory now. It's like you have a baby, you love it, now you got to take care of it. I mean, it's the real work starts now.
And shout out to all the January 6ers who are about to get a pardon and be out of prison.
Yes.
Congratulations, guys. They suffered for us, and Donald Trump, after he gets some political victories, he's going to put them all out of prison.
I was about to
Congratulations.
say, people like Joe Biggs, who's totally innocent, and others, they are really excited tonight because Trump will follow through on it. This is amazing. It's been a problem with some of the state folks that have been persecuted in other areas. Let's go to, I think you guys want to see this. Let's go to Owen and Harrison doing a great job on the latest numbers, projections from the House and Senate. Then we'll listen to some of what you guys have to say. And then we're going to fire up the phones and the spaces and talk to the people. All right. Owen?
Well, I got to say that This is starting to breach potential landslide territory. Trump is maintaining his lead in Arizona. He's getting a nice, comfortable lead in Nevada. We're closing in on 90% in Wisconsin. Trump is comfortably ahead. Michigan is extremely delayed, but Trump is up over 250,000. Honestly, I mean, they still refuse to call Pennsylvania, but that's effectively in the bag. That's over. So, I mean, unless they want to pull another 2020, everybody will catch them. Everybody will see it. Nobody will believe it. Trump is probably going to win Michigan and Wisconsin, and he might pull Arizona and or Nevada as well. I mean, this is huge. They're going to take the Senate. They're going to take the House. Trump could win the popular vote. And I think that for everything that the left threw at Donald Trump, the media,
there is my buddy,
the Democrats, for them to lose tonight, you know,
They're
I
done.
hope they get the message.
They're done.
I hope they get the message. It's time to just back off and back down. Just let it go. And of course, the irony of them refusing to certify on January 6, 2025 is going to
give
be
me that flag right
hilarious. They will fail, but they will try. Yes. And I think we're going to have an inauguration next January. I think it's going to have 2 million Trump supporters in Washington, D.C. I don't think they have the numbers for all the Trump haters out there. I don't think they have the numbers they did in 2016. It's only the most deranged people left that still hate Donald Trump or whatever it is that causes them to go out and act like lunatics. This was a decisive victory. This was a decisive victory for Republicans. And they have the mandate to do whatever they want legislatively, policy-wise, and there's nothing the Democrats can do about it. There's just nothing they can do about it. All their lies about Trump will fail this time. And so let's just pray for peace. God is in control. We need peace for the next 3 months, and then we take our country back.
Amen, brother.
Mm-hmm. Amen, Owen.
Very well said. It's an evolution. It's something that truly will be with us. This moment here, I think, will be with us for a very long time. That we need to remember this major turning point and not take it for granted.
Just call it for Trump, you bastards. Just call it for Trump, you fake news media hacks.
Exactly.
Call it for Trump,
they're done. They're
you
dead.
cable news network, news network, lying frauds.
Screw them,
Call
Owen.
it. Give us the victory. You lost.
No, they're
you
done.
Lost 60 Minutes.
Mainstream
you lost
media is dead.
CBS. You lost ABC. You lost New York Times, Washington Post, LA Times. You lost.
Wow, amazing moment. It looks like we're having some technical difficulties with Alex Jones, and we'll be kind of reconnecting them as it looks like Donald Trump will soon be making his victory speech in Palm Beach, Florida, not too far away from this particular location, as we have decided to already take out
absolutely because
the champagne, the organic sparkling cider for me personally.
Sparkling cider
of course
for me
we
as
have
well.
To, of course,
and again,
cheers
let me make a
to
toast
this.
to 2025 President Trump, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus Christ. Clank it.
Amen.
Let's go.
Hallelujah.
Do you guys
Free
want some
Ross,
of these?
everyone.
Free Ross.
Free Ross.
Check out this shift.
We did it.
The shift now in Michigan. Trump has 52.4%. Kamala is 45.9%.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
And for all the haters, this
That's
is apple
incredible.
cider. Okay.
Yeah.
So is this.
This is clearly not apple cider.
Some is alcohol, some is not. But we got the organic apple cider in here because we
Are you being sponsored by them,
gotta
Luke?
be responsible sometimes, and it is too late.
We got to drink with Alex. We got to get him on Pop the Bottle.
Yes,
with Alex.
The
we do.
Pennsylvania numbers, guys, 51.2 to 47.8. Even if they're counting those late ballots, he's up by over 200,000 in Pennsylvania.
It's
also.
impossible.
Yep.
It's impossible.
Because we got Gary's the number guy to sit
It's
here and explain it
impossible.
to us.
It's absolutely impossible.
Screw it, I'm lighting the cigar. I don't care that we're inside of my house.
Well, I'm getting one too, buddy.
Screw it,
And
let's
he's
just-
still leading in Nevada.
Nope.
50.9% to 47.5 in
one?
Nevada.
I
Yeah,
haven't smoked one in a while. Let's go.
I got extra ones too that I'll be giving you guys. Hold on, Andrew. But big sigh of relief from a lot of people. What do you guys think?
I think that America was saved today. And, when Rome was falling, a guy by the name of Augustus Caesar came in and he saved it. And Donald Trump is our Augustus Caesar. Hail Caesar.
I just can't believe all of the stress we've all been under since that 2020 election without any accountability, and knowing that we are on our absolute redemption tour of unity. I am so freaking, I'm almost speechless, which is a big deal, but we've been waiting so long for this moment. And I'm glad I got, invited to come down here, Luke, because there's no way I didn't want to be in my state. I didn't want to fall asleep. I mean, that shit was very real, and I'm a delegate in my state. And I'm just proud of the people. I'm proud of all the unifiers. I'm proud, and I hope now in Michigan, at least, and all these other states that have turned red once again, I hope that when it comes up for their election cycles, I know, like for me, we need to make sure that we have a Republican governor, hopefully liberty-minded governor. This is what I think now, and I'm looking at these Senate races. So there's a guy who ran for Senate, former Congressman Mike Rogers, had a Trump endorsement. He's the guy who's the champion, along with Pete Hoekstra, for the Patriot Act. These are anti-Fourth Amendment people. They call whistleblowers traitors. I knew this guy should not have been elevated. I knew he was going to lose. And we've got this. I think what we learned from this election is those people that lost with the Trump endorsements that were establishment. And Donald Trump Jr. even told me, he said, well, we have to go with the people that are electable and they have the money. Well, guess what? The grassroots have spoken. And now we're going to see less establishment candidates elevated to those primaries. I think more people are going to feel comfortable coming forward that normally wouldn't run, thinking they didn't have a chance. I don't know how you guys feel, but I just see this being a brush fire for more advancement for our future elections.
We are smoking cigars indoors.
How baller is that?
That's America.
I feel like
That's America.
That's how we do it.
I mean, they're in a
no
speakeasy.
California frickin' communist liberal woke leftist is gonna stop me now. So
we're smoking that Kamala Harris pack right now, baby. Yeah, boy. And I haven't smoked one in 10 years.
Where's the mini
Let's
cigars?
go.
Didn't you bring baby ones? Hey, someone find the mini cigars. I feel left out.
I think Andrew has the mini cigars here behind us, but what are you gonna do
Open
now?
those doors, people. It
What are
smells
you
in
gonna
here.
do, you nanny staters? What are you gonna do now?
Oh man.
What are you gonna do?
I'm taking a puff for Harris. I'm taking 2 puffs for Google. And a lot of guys ain't gonna understand this, but thanks, Barack.
I need that one explained to me.
You guys really want me to go
He
into
had
it?
sex with Barack Obama.
Who?
Who?
Who had sex with
I've been married for 20 years, bro. No, we don't do that rainbow shit in my house.
I'm joking.
Listen,
He's gonna kill me.
when it comes down to Barack Obama, he's the only president who left office and still stayed in D.C. I personally believe that he needed the DNC cleaned out of Clinton operatives, and the only way that was going to happen if she lost the election. He owns the deep state. He owns the Democratic National Committee, and Camilla is a Clinton operative. Today, what happened is the Clintons got buried. Sherrod Brown, their super loyalist in the Senate, is gone. Camilla is gone. The Clintons are buried. Woo!
Rest in peace.
Damn. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Holy shit!
This guy's a good speaker.
Let's go, Gary. Cheers to that.
Gary is a brilliant dude.
Cheers.
I feel like I've been constipated for 4 years, and I just had a blowout, and I'm so excited.
I mean, we could finally fucking relax.
That's an interesting way to put it.
We can finally
TMI there, I think.
A little bit, maybe.
Hey, I'm just saying.
we could find. Let's keep the door open.
All
over
these
there.
cigars, though, are bringing me back to
and
the...
we could finally.
I'm
I'm secondhand smoking through all of you degenerates.
Martha, come on. You're the biggest.
Listen, I know.
You're the biggest.
I am so happy
you're
that
like
Amendment
Cheech and
3
Chong.
lost tonight. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just count our blessings beyond Donald Trump. Amendment 3 is done. Ross Ulbricht will be free.
Yeah.
We've got Thomas Massey back. We've got.
Do you guys think that Lynn or somebody's communicating with Ross right now, updating him?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. The whole
course.
the jail system's probably going crazy, especially
do
the
we-
J6 unit right now.
Do we think Ross is going to help as an ad hoc professional for the?
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah, my audio just went out.
Yeah, something happened with her microphone. Somebody must have pulled the cord or something.
Did someone pull the cord?
Let's
Just
go,
double
Gary.
check it.
Let's go,
and,
Gary.
Fix it. Yeah, no, I think it works here.
You're awesome, Gary.
As of
Yes,
course, we're
that's
trying to
all.
reconnect
Dude,
with Alex
every
Jones.
time he
We
talks.
I'm
You
back.
guys are both amazing.
We're
guys
still,
are
we're
trying to
still,
censor
we're
me
still
over
on.
here.
Go ahead, Luke. Go ahead, Luke.
No, we're trying to
still on.
reconnect with Alex, but keep going as of course
Okay,
we're
so
waiting
what
for
I
Trump.
was trying to say is, do you think it's possible at some point, because of the skills that Ross has, he'll be brought on somehow as an ad hoc professional? Oh my God, what is going to happen with Snowden? Oh my God, my brain boner.
Snowden. We've got Roger Ver. The J6ers. It's looking pretty good for America right now. I think.
I like it.
I do too.
You
I'm
think
in love.
Alex Jones? I want to see Alex Jones on his table, like jumping up and down.
Coming
Yes.
again to see the motherfucking day, yeah. Can you say that?
I got one right here.
I think
America, fuck yeah! So lick my butt and suck on my balls. That's the lyrics. That's the lyrics.
that last lyric was for Kamala.
The hoe is gonna go. I'm so excited.
She's back in the streets. The hoe's back on the
Can you just
streets.
see,
She'll be fine.
Kamala will be back with
Kamala-
Montel in no time.
Kamala is signing up for her OnlyFans right now.
Oh my God! That just talk about that boner going right back in.
There's going to be one
How
extra
do you do
streetwalker tonight. So
Yay.
salute to that.
Oh
So
my
goodness
gosh.
gracious.
That's hilarious.
I just.
This is amazing. I don't know why I was giving them. I don't want this. I'm drinking straight from the bottle tonight.
Luke's being a real man.
I just want to say real quick that we got to remember that we had a couple of attempted
In the mic.
assassinations here. And this win, if this is going to be a win, we're still going to wait and see here, but this means that God is actually with us. And to me, that is the most exciting thing, because honestly, I doubted whether or not God was truly with us or not. But with God with us, nothing is impossible, and we can really look forward to the next 4 years and just focus on the next 3 months of reconciliation and us doing vulnerability and transparency and not beating these people over the head and show them the way out. I'm excited. Not for the victory of Donald Trump. That's awesome. But that God is with us, man. What is the world? What is the United States of America going to be like when we could fight the devil and win?
Amen.
Absolutely. This is a larger spiritual battle.
Yeah.
That unfolded in front of us, and it does kind of highlight. It does kind of show everyone, like, yeah.
Man, I kind of wish we were
Absolutely.
tuned into MSNBC before
The
Trump
devil
comes on.
always has new agents.
I want to watch the.
The
Why?
devil always has new agents, guys. Remember, we got rid of Biden, we got rid of Harris, we got rid of the Clintons, but there's always new demons on the rise.
You know what?
Remember that.
Yeah. Republicans take control of the Senate. Republicans take control of the House. Republicans take control of the executive office. We also have the Supreme Court. And Elon Musk just tweeted, "You are the media now," and we always
Yes,
have
we
been.
are.
And now we have proved that we are definitely worth where we have always been. As of course, independent media pulled out this victory. And if it wasn't for independent media, we wouldn't be here. So shouts out to all the real ones that, of course, pushed the Overton window and fought for us and stayed behind us. Shouts out to all of the supporters, all the super chatters, and all the people who, of course, subscribe and allowed us to, of course, continue the way that we have. As, of course, brighter futures are ahead of us. As, of course, now we won't be gulagged and renditioned anymore. So a beautiful day. A beautiful thing to celebrate. A beautiful thing to
Finally,
really kind of
we're
look at.
free. I feel like the shackles are off, man. I really feel like the shackles are off, man. We're going to actually be able to do things in this country for the next 4 years that were unthinkable after Trump left out office. Remember, they wanted to put this guy in jail. They wanted to do all this stuff, and they wanted to go after us. Donald Trump, thank you. Thank you from me. Thank you from everyone in America. We actually love you, bro.
Yeah. As, of course, videos like this are now circulating. On the internet.
Oh, hell yeah.
highlighting the larger vibe here of, we're back, man. There's no going back.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. They won't be eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
They'll be deported from America back to their country.
Dog and cat lives matter.
Damn right. Hey, Peanut.
I was just going to say that
us.
we needed to pour one out for Peanut tonight.
Peanut.
Did you check your DMs? I don't know if you've seen this meme from libertariancountry.com. They have a hilarious.
You got to DM it to me.
I did.
Okay.
I slid into your DMs.
Saying, we got it right here. Remember the 5th of November. Absolutely. Peanut, R.I.P.
And Fred.
He was a real one. Don't forget Fred
And
as well.
what was the gorilla?
Harambe.
Harambe.
Harambe. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that had to do with it tonight, but
Hey,
Hey.
all animal lives matter.
We need to peer pressure Martha into smoking. She's a Cuban and she's not going to smoke a cigar with us.
I need the lighter.
Let's go.
You know.
Let me ask you.
I don't know how to smoke cigars. Y'all are gonna have to teach me.
Yeah, well, the mini cigars are like.
Yeah, just smoke it like it's a J.
Remind me,
Except
when-
don't inhale.
The J's got to be inhaled.
I
And,
was saying, except you don't inhale.
Remind me,
I
in,
don't know how to
in
do
2016, when was it that we, in 2020, when was it that we went to bed saying that everything was okay?
About
Right now?
12:30.
You got to
About
mess with your
12:30.
mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Keep
not the
hitting your
same
mic.
as 2020.
No, I
Every
hear you, I
every
hear you.
indicator in the world is this is not the same as 2020. And
This is a landslide. Trump lost the popular vote in 2016. So it looks like he's going to win the popular vote now. That's huge.
I'm gonna say it again. Ollie Alexander has called this election every step of the way. He called before Georgia was called by CNN. He called it like an hour or two right before that. Then they called it. He called North Carolina. He says it's over. This thing is over. Trump won.
Yep. Georgia officially declared for Donald Trump.
What's the electoral college vote now?
247 to 214.
So did he lose a swing state? I can't see that far.
The only swing state I see that's
He's down
blue at
in
all.
Minnesota.
Yeah, is
so he's
Minnesota.
currently down with Minnesota, 75 votes.
California's blue?
I demand
Hilarious.
a recount.
We get the best political commentary from Toby Turner. Toby, give us more insight. Tell us the color of the sky, please.
It's the color of Cam, I guess.
Chem.
Yeah, trails.
Elon Musk is tweeting a lot. He just tweeted this saying the future is going to be fantastic. I agree. I'm very optimistic. I'm very white-pilled. I'm very excited. I'm very happy at what is going to be coming our way here. As, of course, so many people freed, so many people that are going to have chances and opportunities that they never had ever in their lives that are finally going to be, of course, envisioned. And fucking hell, man! Like it's been a rough ride,
Fucking
man.
hell, bro.
It's
Pull
been
up
tough.
Ron Paul's X account. He posted 8 hours ago, but he saw the writing on the wall. I like his message.
What do you say?
He just talks about
He
how
has a couple accounts. You got to DM me the stuff directly, then I could pull it up here.
I liked all the Ron Paul memes when like Elon and him were talking on Twitter. It was like the White Wizard coming back at the turn of the tide.
Yeah.
Like all the memes turning him into Gandalf. Like it's just amazing.
sent Luke. Oh my gosh, you guys! I'm gonna remember this forever. I'm gonna get you all tattooed.
Let's go.
Let's get your initials on my lower back.
It will not be the first time that someone has tattooed me.
What?
Yeah, there's like don't tase me, bro. Tattoos.
What?
Yeah,
Wow,
it's pretty-
you know
You
you've
have
made it.
tattoos?
No.
This guy has tattoos?
No, I'm saying they've taken my spirit and tattooed it on their bodies.
Well, good for them.
Tobuscus, there's got to be some kid out there with a Toby Tobuscus.
Yeah.
There's undoubtedly Toby Turner tattoos.
There's absolutely.
You've seen it.
I bet there's a We Are Change tattoo too.
I've drawn on some
There
people's
has
arms
been.
and they got a tattoo.
There's people that literally gotten that tattoo.
Yeah,
It's
We Are
like-
Change tattoos.
These are
Toby
all
tattoo.
tatted individuals.
Taxation
not
is
personally,
theft,
but other
Ron
people
Paul.
have our tats.
Our spirit is imprinted on the world.
Is it your two spirit plus one A?
No, not like that. Not like that.
I know we're all celebrating, so I'm going to just be a Debbie Downer for 2 seconds.
Stephanie, take her spot right now.
Yeah.
Deport this Cuban back to Cuba immediately. You're going back.
Freedom of speech. We won't let her say it.
Deported.
Lily Tang Williams did not make it.
What happened?
Oh, she lost. She lost her race.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and anyways, we can continue. We can continue celebrating after that. I'm sorry.
You want to read the super chats?
$75,000
Sure.
Bitcoin.
Oh my God!
You guys,
Bitcoin all-time high, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Bitcoin.
Well,
I just made some
bought
money.
more while we were on air when this kicked off. I did.
Good job.
Or share our some of the super chats here.
Last time
Where
I
are
was
the
at the
super
White
chats?
House was December 2020. I'm going back to the White House in 2025, baby.
There we go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Gary.
Are you
we're
gonna-
all going. We're all going.
Let's do it. Yes.
Read the
Back
super
to the
chats.
White House, baby.
We'll go.
He's gonna say, "Oh, I'm winning bigly."
Steph, can I have more bubbly? I need to celebrate more.
We've
Steph's
got.
amazing.
Thank
you guys
She
don't know
is
this.
amazing.
She's really amazing.
Quick cheers for Steph.
Yeah.
Steph, thank you for everything you do here.
Hell yeah, she's
She's awesome. So we have Richin HH. Luke, been following for over 15 years. Thank you for the work you do. Bitcoin is at an all-time high. Hope people have been buying for the past couple years because it's about to explode for the next few months.
Damn right. The future looks bright.
Up to 120K.
The future looks very, very bright.
Up to 120K.
Indeed. So we've got Insomniac 808. Justice for Peanut. Snack for Atlas.
Damn right. Where's Atlas? Just get over here, Atlas. Come celebrate this with us. Get over here. Good job. You know what? You get all the dog treats, Atlas. You get all of them. Here you go. Here you go. Screw it. Let's go. Let's make it.
Oh my God! You just made it
Everyone's
rain
partying.
on Atlas. This is just terrible, Luke.
She loves
Terrible.
it.
Damn right.
She's happy. She's happy.
Damn right.
She's very happy. She's earned it.
She has
She
earned
has.
it.
She has
She's
earned
put up with all of us tonight yelling and screaming. Poor animal.
I feel like a lot of gifts are going to be made tonight. Like, remember the famous one of Jonah Hill where he's like,
Yeah. I think we got one with Alex. Everybody going bananas at
Yeah.
once.
I recorded you. I got a good shot.
Nice.
And then cut to Alex. That was cool.
Nice.
We've got TJ Malana. I used to be a Toby fan. I cover a few of his old songs from 2012 on the piano.
Let's
That's
go.
me, dude. I'm
wait,
Toby.
used to be? Or,
Used to
are
be.
they still?
Yeah, probably.
I'm guessing with the super chat, they're probably still.
Oh my gosh. I want to know what Joy Reid is doing right now.
She's crying. She's either drunk or crying.
I want to
or
know what George
both.
Soros is doing right now.
Right
All
now?
I want to know what Bill Gates is doing right now, as he's probably looking at second citizenship somewhere else. As of course, the Epstein list could be released.
It looks like they're about to call Michigan for Trump.
Hell
Woo,
yes.
Yeah, let's go.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
I was telling Luke, I was like, don't give up. I told you guys, I'm not saying, I'm going to say, I've worked hard with Stand Up Michigan. You guys go to standupmichigan.com. That is the largest grassroots organization in Michigan. We've been kicking ass and taking names. We're nonpartisan, but we're pro-liberty. And guess who's trending on X right now? Juan Williams. He will not accept Trump's victory and still cannot understand how America voted for a man who led an insurrection.
Wow, what a moron.
Oh no!
He's a fucking
The horror.
moron. He's retarded. He's fucking retarded. Everyone knows that. Are we on YouTube?
No.
Oh,
yes,
fucking retarded.
Stop saying that.
Hey.
Wait, we are on YouTube?
Yes.
We are on YouTube.
We
He's
never
a
left.
good guy. I think he's a good I like him. I follow him. I follow that guy on Twitter.
Just say R squared.
Anyway, it looks like we got another recap of the election here that is worth playing for everyone here. Here's a clip of the recap for what we just saw.
Worst vice president, you're the worst border czar. There's never been anybody bad like you. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Let's go.
Oh, they're gonna be pissed. Cheers.
You got to check
Cheers.
out the
Cheers,
meme
chat.
meme I just slid into your DMs, Luke.
This broadcast has been pretty dirty.
Well,
with you,
check out the
madam.
new grand opening for Trump derangement syndrome. Hell yeah.
I think we're PG-13.
That's good. That's fine rating.
Plus.
Yeah.
PG-13 plus.
Is that a thing?
First time I've ever been on podcast has been PG-13.
You gotta have fun.
Well, you know how there's
You
like
know.
a phonetic alphabet, so you have to come up with codes for all the trending censored words. You just gotta
Yeah.
have your own.
Yeah. Speaking code.
Never.
Commie YouTube.
Next
Boo.
week, see if Harris had won, the podcast would be.
They called it. They fucking called it for Donald Trump. They fucking did it.
Wait, they did?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Who called
Hold
it?
on.
Who called it?
Everyone's fucking calling it for Donald Trump.
We called it before
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
This cigar's been going for what? About 15, 20 minutes? We beat you, mainstream media.
InfoWars called it. Newsmax
We
called
beat
it.
you, MSNBC, CNN, all these other corporate prostitutes, all these other lamestream media, just absolute yellow-bellied, brown-nosing little buttholes. They're done.
I feel like
They're
it's
absolutely
Festivus
done.
tonight. Everybody's like unloading, with a Festivus. So since it is somewhat of a Festivus, I'm drinking one for Kim Rivers of True Leave. You know what? $100 million didn't buy you the vote. Sorry.
Wow.
Baller. Pennsylvania and Nevada are going to get called for Trump.
They better. I voted in Nevada, by
Pennsylvania
the way.
and Nevada.
When
My
is the
vote is in Nevada.
when is the next time a woman's gonna run for the Democratic Party? Yo, keep bringing them. Keep running them, bro. Keep bringing them.
Elizabeth Warren next, please.
Shouts out to Trump for defeating the gals second
One-
time in a
one-
row.
He slogged them. He slogged them real hard.
It's going to be a woman who knows her ethnicity and doesn't change her accent depending on where she's rallying. But hey,
AOC, I guess that leaves you out.
Hey, a good positive hashtag trending on X is hashtag Scott, you did it. Scott Pressel, you are a badass. We are so proud of you.
Woo!
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I can't believe all the stuff he's doing. And he did. You guys see that people raised money to get him an SUV. His car was falling apart. He's just philanthropic. He's so humble. He's awesome. I love this dude so much.
Oh,
Pressler's a G.
Now that it's official, thank you, Donald Trump, for making me 5 figures on a bet. And shout out to Aiden Ross, who made $1 million betting on President Trump.
The lamestream media is now saying Kamala Harris only had 107 days. That's their excuse.
Aw,
They're making
poor
excuses.
baby.
That's how you know for a fact it's
But I
over.
thought we would be counting into the next 12 days. What happened to that narrative?
Well, they didn't need to steal it. So I'm going to just take this opportunity also to congratulate Angela McArdle of the Libertarian Party
Yes.
because
Yeah.
this victory is hers. She made this happen. She made this coalition start coming together. And so cheers, Angela. I hope you are celebrating tonight. Hats off to you. Thank you for being a friend of the show. Thanks for all the work you've done. And thank you for freeing Ross.
Yeah, Angela really did a lot of amazing work. And the Libertarians handed Donald Trump this victory as well. The Libertarians played a major role. So shouts out to all
Ross
the
is
ones
gonna be freed.
who were willing to say, you know what? I don't usually play politics. I don't like the left. I don't like the right. But you know what? This is different. And I think a lot of people realized that this year, and a lot of people stepped up. So shouts out to all the people who stepped up, faced the criticism, faced all the hate, faced all the backlash, faced all the potential kind of larger pushes and aggressive maneuvers by the federal government, and truly, absolutely an incredible day to be a part of, to be here with you guys. I mean, I was like seriously very short for energy just a few minutes ago before everything got declared here, and now I'm just like I'm like full of it. It feels amazing.
I just want
It
to
feels
see
incredible.
a video of Trump calling Vance and then Vance going, Donald, we did it. Remember when Kamala did that? Oh my gosh.
Fox News called Pennsylvania for Trump.
Woo! We knew it was happening, but
Fox News. I mean, they called Arizona for Biden in 2020 when it was still not even ABC had done that. Them calling Pennsylvania for Trump, it's over.
I mean, the Republicans have everything right now.
Holy cow!
They have
So
the,
who's
they have,
president
they have the
next?
House, they have the Senate, they have the
We gotta
Supreme
line it
Court,
up.
they have the presidency. We have independent media, we have social media platforms, we have everything. The forces of P. Diddy, Jeffrey Epstein, and the corporate media and these other large corporatist propaganda efforts lost.
And I
That's
demand that those records be released. I'm so grateful that Donald Trump won, but we cannot stop holding him accountable and making sure that he actually does the things he said he was going to do. Free Ross Day 1. I want all of these records exposed. Those pedophiles cannot stay there. They definitely need
All those
to.
billionaires that supported Kamala Harris right now.
Well,
All those billionaires.
they're on a private plane right now, getting the hell out of this country to a nation that doesn't have extradition with the United States of America. Goodbye, good riddance. If we find you again, you're going to prison.
Yeah.
And can we see the Epstein list? Yes, Epstein list. Let's have some accountability.
And the Diddy list. Not just Epstein.
I'm pretty sure Diddy's going to end up the same way, so we'll find out real soon.
Well,
they're not going to let that guy talk.
I mean, he's going to be the fall guy. Come on.
They're going to say he slipped on baby oil.
He started all of us.
Yo, Jay-Z. They're coming for you, boy. They're coming for you.
Woo.
Oh my gosh.
This is an exciting timeline. This is so incredible.
Yeah.
Good. America's back, baby. Woo! America is back. Donald Trump is in office. And then we're going to start having fun because guess what? All the people who mandated the vaccine, we're going to see you real soon. All the people who lied about 2020 and covered it up, we're going to see you real soon. All the people who are targeting Republicans and independent media, we're going to be to see you. And Google, yeah, baby, you're coming. We're coming for you.
We're going to get you. We're going to get you.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you.
Trending on X. It's over. Hashtag voted for Trump, 47th president. It is over, people. We got it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
We have cut some serious wrestling promos here tonight on this show, and I am very proud of
Brother,
all of us.
what are you gonna do when Donald Trump comes for you?
What you gonna do, brother, when Trumpomania and the Macho Man
Trump
run
man.
wild on you?
You need a Slim Jim with that
took
one.
a shot at my president?
I can't rip the shirt. I can't.
Rip it.
No.
Rip it.
It's a great clip.
It's too expensive. It's too expensive.
Oh
It's
my
not
gosh.
mine. It's not
I
mine.
cannot wait to hear Trump talk because
When's
this
he
man,
talking?
I have the clip pulled up here. We're still waiting for, of course, Donald Trump to make his way on stage in West Palm Beach. He's not too far away from where we are, and it looks like they are now setting up all the seats. And Donald Trump soon will be addressing all the people there in Florida.
Baller.
That, of course, he will be talking to directly, as he will be talking to the nation. His first address now at almost 2 a.m. in the morning is truly something that we are all waiting to, of course, hear. As, of course, this will be the first message as him as the 47th president of the United States.
Woo! It's going to be like when he tweets at 2 in the morning. It's going to be great. He's going to talk in all caps.
You know, if you're
I just
Donald
hope-
Trump, you're taking full advantage of this moment. Like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
be,
yeah.
I'll wait a little bit longer. It's okay. You know, he knows he's gonna have everyone pay attention to him. So he's choosing, I think, his speech carefully, but he might just ad lib it like he usually does.
I can't wait.
Can you imagine Democratic conversations in the past 90 minutes? Yo, can we still steal this? What do you think? Do we have enough votes? Can we steal this? They just made a decision. Yo, we can't steal this, and that's why they call this.
That's right.
100%, man. You freaking thieves.
There's
Couldn't
not
get
enough
away with it this time, could
addresses.
you? And again, look what happened. It's exactly what we all said. It had to be a landslide.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what that is. It's a landslide. Donald Trump obliterated them.
That's right.
What Donald Trump needs to do is he needs to actually
Speak into
get
the
on that-
mic. Speak in.
Donald
grab
Trump
the
needs to
mic.
get onto that stage and needs to invoke the name of the living God, Jesus Christ. He invokes the name of the living God, Jesus Christ, and he can take all of these powers and these principalities and these demonic forces that have been working up against us all these years.
It wasn't just Christians voting
And I'll
for
just
him.
tell you, no. The name of the Lord Jesus Christ, if he stops using the name God and he starts invoking the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, we're going to see massive transformation.
I think we already
That's
have.
not everybody.
I think we have. I think we are already seeing something
My boy.
major at play here that there's no going back from. There's no putting the genie back in the bottle. And the American people are going to be granted a lot of amazing wishes. Truly, the possibilities are endless. I love it. I can't
We
wait.
all do.
Open the southern border, Lord. I'm
Now
just
for
kidding. I'm just
Tony
kidding. That's a parody. I did a parody. It's fine.
I want to give.
Don't open the southern border.
I want to give Luke some rare flowers that I don't think anybody even remembers these days, but it's important. We would not be sitting on a Trump 2024 victory if Trump hadn't won in 2016. 2016, they were ready to bring in 1.5 million migrants from the Middle East before Trump had made peace with Saudi Arabia, had a deal with them. I don't know if people remember 2015, there was crazy terrorism in America that ended because of Trump. And if Trump had lost that election, Hillary promised the end of the First Amendment, end of the Second Amendment, war with Russia, 1.5 million migrants at a time when they were doing terrorism. And only because Trump won in 2016 are we sitting on this victory now. And in 2016, it took a coalition, everybody in the alternative media doing their part to make that win happen. And Luke Rudkowski, who's been busting his ass in independent media for 15 years, his outlet, We Are Change. If you go back on Drudge Report, the top story 2 days before the election, Hillary Clinton's manager, Satanism, spirit cooking. That was a story that we published at We Are Change. Hannity picked it up. Drudge made it the top story. And that swung votes in Michigan. That swung votes in Wisconsin. Every little, like, we were congratulating Angela McArdle, and she deserves a lot of props. Like, she really did her part to bring libertarians along in this election. Without Luke Rudkowski's journalism in 2016, we wouldn't have got that win, and we wouldn't be sitting here right now. So thank you, Luke, for everything you did. Thank you to Alex Jones. Thank you to my old employer, Mike Cernovich, even. Thank you to so many people that put their asses on the line to make it happen in 2016. Laura Loomer, Ali Alexander, Jack Posobiec, everybody in the alt media that busted their asses for 10 years and made it happen in 2016. We laid the groundwork, and thank you all for this victory right now.
Damn right.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
Andrew.
And remember, you can't spell pedesta without pedo.
That's right.
Thank you, Andrew, and thank you for everyone in this room that made tonight possible. I mean, truly, today's a very special night. We're all in it together. And it's a very special moment that we're going to kind of look back on and really deeply kind of appreciate. So I appreciate you guys sharing this moment, being a part of this independent media broadcast, signing up to LukeUnfiltered.com, allowing us to continue to operate. We faced so much adversity, so much problems, so many things in our way that have always stopped us with these algorithms and these shifts and these censorship efforts and these hit pieces and the corporate media slandering and lying about us and the SPLC and the federal government and all these other institutions that were always lying about us and unfair to us. Today, we finally have a day where we could look back and said, you know what? Throughout all of it, we still frickin' made it. And we made it because of you, the audience. We made it because of all the great people here in this particular room right here, right now. Let's fucking go.
Capitalism
this is only the
works,
beginning
baby.
of it. As it looks like Donald Trump soon will be coming out and speaking and addressing the entire nation. As it's officially declared, he is the president of the United States.
And let's not forget, there are so many people who voted, and they won't, maybe they will now that he won, but you know that there's a bunch of people who had differences between their spouses or their people of in minorities that are called Uncle Toms if they voted this way. There's people who voted in an actual high-risk situation that if their family found out, they might be disowned. I'm dead serious. This Trump derangement syndrome is very real. So thank you to the people that got out. Thank you to the people who stood in line. Thank you to the people who supported single moms that maybe went to stand in line and you watch their kids. Like, this is such a huge group of people that did things outside of their norm, and you have to be recognized. I'm just so proud of we the people, and I want the next 4 years to go really slow. I want to now. I am not going to wake up every morning and just feel so defeated. This has been an anxiety pit in my stomach for 4 years. I'm sure you guys have felt it too. It's like we can just breathe. And no matter what happens between now and January, whatever tricks they have up their sleeve, you know, they're going to try to disqualify him for whatever BS the point is. We still have the unity team that would step up. So I am so proud of my country right now. I'm proud of we the people.
Absolutely.
Gosh.
I look forward to standing in Tucson, Arizona, the day that Ross gets freed.
Yes.
I woke up today envisioning it, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen.
So good.
Well,
So good.
I know where we can stay, so let's fucking go.
Such a good feeling. Yeah.
As good as we're all feeling
What do you
right
think
now.
he's doing right now?
Donald Trump must be on a cloud 9 right now, bro.
What is Ross doing? How do we call Ross?
We
check
can't
his-
call Ross. We cannot call off.
Telepathically, you can.
However, I'm sure his
getting out of
family.
prison, bro.
I think Donald Trump knows this is just the start. Donald Trump is in for the fight of his life.
Yeah.
Everything until now was just Act 2. Act 3 is just beginning. And we win in Act 3, but there's still challenges. Trump has to defeat a lot of snakes around him, a lot of people that are going to try and infiltrate, a lot of people that are going to try and take him down from the outside. Donald Trump is in for a massive fight. And just like Kristen is giving all of you so many people that had to be brave in the face of social pressure, what you know what the hell word? Yes, you know what the hell word I'm trying to say. In the face of all that type of pressure, you're going to have to still pour it on and demand that Trump do everything that it takes for us as a nation to return to being a godly nation, get justice, do the right things, kick out the snakes. So this is just the start of the fight. This is not the end.
No, this is just the beginning.
It's a
There's
good
going to be a
punch.
lot of hurdles. There's going to be a lot of problems ahead of us, but the path is pretty clear. We just can't mess up. We can't make any steps. We can't make any
Can't take
steps
your
in the wrong
eye
direction.
off the ball.
Yeah. We have to remember what got us here, the larger fights that we were all involved in to, of course, be at the position that we are at right now. And we need to truly be humble with the opportunity that we have and to not overstep our balance of power.
Yeah, don't forget, their agenda is called Agenda 2030. Trump's term ends in 2028. So we have another big battle coming. They want to crash the dollar. They want to do crazy things and blame it on Trump. So we got to remember who we're really fighting. We're fighting Satan, his Satanist cabal. We got to remember who we're fighting. And in 2028, they're not going to send out Kamala. They're going to send out Gavin Newsom. That guy is slick. He's charismatic.
Good mouthpiece.
Gavin Newsom can absolutely trick people.
So that we need Tulsi.
We got to just remember like what's really going on and all the people that got us to this victory. Remember who the real leaders are. People like Alex Jones, Luke Rudkowski, the people on this broadcast. You need to listen to real voices if you want to get to the promised land and defeat Agenda 2030,
This guy.
Satan, and all the real evil in the world.
This guy's a genius.
I will run for president in 2028.
He's also a genius.
I'm running for
Gary
president.
is a genius.
After what I saw today, I'm definitely running for president.
I love
Do it.
Gary.
Woo! You heard it here first,
Let's
gentlemen.
go, Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Anything's possible
go,
now.
Go secure that website right now.
Anything's possible.
Anything's
I already
possible
have it.
now.
There you go.
So we could do anything we want. Sky's the limit.
4 years. Don't waste it.
And just remember, righting all these wrongs is not going to happen overnight, and it probably may not all be fixed in 4 years. But the thing is, we're going to see a whole bunch of people that are going to see that we're righting this ship. It's being steered away from the iceberg, and more people. We're going to gain more people to unify. I can almost see like the Republican Party becoming a mixture of the Libertarian Party, because we are getting rid of these neocon, warhawks, rhinos, establishment people. They're going to. Some of them got reelected, but their vote is not necessarily going to matter.
They don't have the same power they did 24 hours ago. It's over.
Yeah. Their adrenochrome is gone.
By the way,
no.
I want to give one final shout out. I've been thanking everybody. We are living in the fulfillment of Roger Stone's dream. Roger Stone, the man that first told Trump he should run for office, run for president, and was there in 2015 guiding things. And his old partner, Paul Manafort, went to prison after being Trump's campaign manager. Roger Stone called this whole election exactly on the nose. And that man really, he had the FBI kick his door in. He had all kinds of crazy things happen to him. And he put it on the line as much as anybody. He was amazing on this broadcast tonight. And thank you, Roger Stone.
And let's call out all the frauds who said Kamala Harris had this in the bag.
Yeah.
Nate Silver, all those other guys who said, oh, this is over.
This reminds me of 2016 when everybody said that Hillary had won, and here she didn't win, and now Kamala didn't win. And yes, I love this.
2016, I went on the Michael Savage show on Election Day, and I said he was going to win the presidency.
Wow.
Shout out to Michael Savage.
Legend.
Read this super chat, Martha, on the screen.
Yep. Barb Rogers, Miss Solar Terror. The promised land is Mars, maybe.
Let's go to Mars. Fuck it. Well, we'll go anywhere we want now. as of course space exploration. That's going to be a real freaking thing.
We'll send you to Mars, Luke. I like it here on Earth.
Let's go. Let's make it happen.
You can colonize Mars.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just stay right here. Thanks.
I can't wait for
I would have went with him. Harris won.
KGP. I
Yeah,
wanna
maybe
see
then.
the press conferences out of the White House. KGP is gonna have. She's gonna have her binder out and just deflect.
KJP is going to be drinking a bottle of wine with Kamala. She's going to be chewing on
It's gonna be Trump wine.
a roasted cat leg. She's just going to come out all wasted.
Straight up Haitian, huh?
Yeah.
Alex Jones for press secretary, right?
Hell to the yeah.
That's got to happen, at least for a day.
Put him in there.
Who was
Put Alex Jones in there.
Who was Donald Trump's last Kelly? What was her name? The last press secretary?
Yeah, the
blonde
redhead.
woman.
Kellyanne Conway.
It,
No,
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 it was,
no.
Kayleigh McInerney, whatever her name is.
Whatever. She was a beast. Bring her back.
She was great.
She was the best press secretary ever. Bring her back.
She turned. Right?
Really?
I thought so.
Yeah.
She's on Fox
She
now.
turned. She said some
She's
weird
getting a
stuff.
big. She's getting
No,
a bigger
Donald Trump
paycheck.
Jr.
Amazing,
Donald Trump Jr. described a situation when we were talking to him where he wants revolving
Yes.
press people that are going to be kind of coming in there and handling the press every single day. So there's going to be a whole bunch of really awesome people within the White House
I'll do
speaking
it.
directly
I'll do it. I'm really good
to
at one-liners.
the prostitutes in a really fascinating way.
my
So.
I vote for you. I vote for you to be the press secretary. Oh, you'd be so
you
good.
got a pretty good mouthpiece.
That is the only capacity I said I would ever work for the government. If
You would
I'm
dominate.
somebody's
You would-
press
you would
secretary.
kill it.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard
You
her
would kill
tonight.
it.
She's brilliant.
Hire this woman, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Is it appropriate to tell CNN to go hump a cactus if they ask a stupid question? Because
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the
Go hump
classiest
a
way.
cactus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you can't handle the truth. No, I am so excited. I don't even know what to do with I don't know what to do with my hands.
Punch something, dude. That's what guys
I know. It feels good.
Experience.
I am so excited. I've been trying to call my husband who fell asleep, and he promised he wouldn't fall asleep. He might have medicated himself a little too much.
do. He was stressing out. That's understandable.
Those damn
After
men.
freeing Ross, now we got to free Luke. Free Luke, everyone.
Yeah, seriously. If,
Free
you're,
Luke.
That's the
if
next
you've been
battle.
watching
Free
this
Luke.
broadcast all night and you haven't gone to helplukenow.com.
SaveLukeNow.com.
Excuse me. SaveLukeNow.com. He's got some goons on his neck. Go and free this man, too, because the burden of the IRS coming for a man is not something to joke about at all. So SaveLukeNow.com.
We've been working
Yeah.
hard tonight. I think that we deserve, maybe join us. Join us on this journey.
Hey.
Go ahead and,
Would you guys all mind just everyone giving a shout out to my oldest daughter, Jalen, who's watching?
Howdy.
Of course.
Howdy.
What's
Hey,
up,
Jalen.
Jalen.
Jalen, like I said, she went to the Trump rally, VIP. We got to watch out for these children that go to college and they don't become libtards.
absolutely.
So,
And she's
Jalen,
got a great mom.
I love
There's
you.
no way she was going to become a libtard with you, but I agree wholeheartedly.
Can I also do a shout out? What's up, David?
Who's David?
I don't know.
Also, your shirt's all
I just made
open,
that up.
Toby.
Doggo Sammy.
What
Doggo?
about Steve? Toby's assistant, Steven.
Steven. I want to say hi to Steven. Can you guys say hi to Steven real quick?
Hey, Steven.
Hey,
You
Steve.
suck. You suck.
Toby, you there's a shout out you need to make, I think,
Steven's
tonight.
not real. Steven's not real.
Steven sucks.
Yeah, Steven, you suck.
You suck.
Screw
Oh,
you,
I fucked my
Steven.
shirt.
Well, too bad you don't.
Awkward. Steven. You bastard.
Steven sounds like he'd be a good match for Kamala. She
Yeah,
blows,
he would
he
love
sucks.
her. He would absolutely vote for her. Absolutely.
Back to the subject at hand. Go to the best political show. Go ahead and subscribe. Become a member. Absolutely support this crew. Support Luke. Make sure that he gets out of the situation he's in. And we worked really hard. Luke works really hard for this.
Quickly,
so-
who do you guys think is the Democrats' rebound ticket? Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama?
Ooh,
That
that's a good
makes
one.
sense to me.
I see them trying to get Oprah in there with the way that things are going for them.
I would think Michelle Obama is. She's
yeah.
extremely charismatic,
Yeah.
a very good public speaker.
Absolutely.
Big
Gavin
Mike,
Newsom,
let's
yeah,
go.
Big Mike. So I think that's going to be the 2028 ticket at this point. Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama.
The
and it's not really a woman, so
No, they'll probably have the woman in the second position this time.
I can't think of Oprah without remembering her Weight Watcher commercials where she's like, "I love bread." Do you guys remember that?
You gotta realize one of the keys to victory. I mean, there's a lot of libertarians here, so we're bigging up the libertarian support for Trump and everything that RFK brought people and Tulsi brought people. But a big help in this election, black men voting for Trump, and also the collapse of black American turnout for the Democrats this election. And in the next one, with Michelle Obama on the ticket, we can't necessarily think it's just going to be all gravy. We got to actually have a great Trump administration that people love and benefit from. And we're only going to get that if we, the people, demand the best out of Donald Trump.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Forward to seeing what he says to the country here tonight. And
Let's go to Mar-a-Lago.
Let's go.
Let's go crash Mar-a-Lago. Let's go.
And while we're saving Luke, I think it's an incredible opportunity. We're going to be able to save Alex Jones as well. I mean, everything that happened to him in these precedent-setting cases.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a chance now for Alex not to shut down. I mean, how many? I've been listening for weeks. Alex begging and saying that he's going off of the air. It's like a Twilight Zone episode.
Alex is going to have a great renaissance. And I wanted to say earlier, I just remembered a point I forgot. When I was talking about Elon, maybe the biggest thing that he did, besides just buying Twitter and, making it available for people, I had my account banned and now I'm back. Thank you, Elon. But more than anything, when he brought back Alex Jones, he set the dogs loose on the globalists.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elon. Not just for buying Twitter, but for setting free Alex Jones.
Absolutely. Alex gets like 5 million views a day just on his live streams. And he says some stuff that you're not supposed to say, and that's why he's awesome.
And we also know that all of
Speak into the mic. Speak into the mic. Speak into the. You guys are not
Get to the
speaking.
mic. Sorry for the mic hogging. But we got Bitcoin billionaires out there. I mean, how many? We know the inventors of Ethereum. Okay, we know the inventors of Dash. We know the inventors of all of these coins. Okay, you got more money than I could possibly ever imagine.
He's rich,
guys. 15 years ago, when we were brainstorming what we would do, okay, you now have all the money. We have all of the resources. We have all of the power. So let's bail Luke out, let's bail Alex Jones out, and let's not forget and let this stuff go down the garbage drain. You got more money than you can ever possibly imagine, and I'm sick of watching you Bitcoin whores sitting there hoarding it. And
let's go.
In our
I'll
defense.
start listening to people by name at a certain
All
point.
right, no.
Not today.
We don't need to
Not
go.
today.
That's mad, everybody.
Not today.
In our defense, let's remove the tax on removing our Bitcoin to USD. No gains.
Free
no
Roger
gain
Ver.
tax.
Let's go. We need to free Roger Ver. We need to free
Absolutely.
Ross. We need to free Bitcoin and free the market.
Free Alex-
And
free Alex
Donald
Jones
Trump needs to
as
keep
well.
his promise to basically revoke taxes on tips.
Yeah, absolutely.
He needs to do that for the
And
people who
overtime.
voted for
And
him.
overtime.
That's epic.
Yes.
Which she's going to do.
And with-
And potentially get rid of the federal income tax.
Woo.
Holy
yeah.
frickin'
But
cow.
even just look
Imagine
at
a
Honor
life
the
where you don't
Fed
have to
with
pay
Ron
federal
Paul.
income tax.
Woo-hoo.
All taxes should be
Luke, I
paid by the
sent-
companies anyway.
I sent you Mark Cuban's post congratulating.
I saw
you
that.
just,
I
okay.
don't want to give him any
Oh, okay.
attention.
Let's-
It's not his.
come
It's not
on.
his
Let's
night
email my
tonight.
boy real quick.
Oh,
It's not
come
his
on.
night.
All
Gary,
right.
we want to
Gary,
know.
get your email
We
going.
want to know what you're saying. Can you
Let's
tell us
go.
what you're saying to
Yes,
Mark
can you read
Cuban
out
right
loud
now?
as you write this
read out-
email?
No problem.
Because
We wanna know.
Gary has a little bit of a relationship with Mark Cuban, who is now congratulating Donald Trump on his victory here, as of course.
Scott Pressler, Mr. President, I'm pleased to share that we have delivered Pennsylvania for you. Congratulations, sir, at Real Donald Trump. Scott, you're the man.
Yeah, Scott Plus, he
Pressler,
really made it happen.
He did
in
make it
Pennsylvania.
happen.
Let's
He
get those
really
Donald
worked his
Trump
butt off.
Heelys, please.
Hey, while we're
Yes.
shouting out Scott Pressler, there's another man that had boots on the ground. His name is Cliff Maloney, doing the Pennsylvania Chase.
Yes.
PA
Yes.
Chase. He was on this show. Cliff Maloney, you're a legend. Getting
Legend.
How many doors knocked? 500,000? A million?
A million
Amazing.
doors knocked. He absolutely delivered wearing their little red shoes. He was on the show 2 weeks ago, I want to say. And absolutely, Cliff Maloney, you're a legend. Scott Pressler, you guys delivered Pennsylvania. It's amazing.
Cliff Maloney, Remso Martinez, you guys are legends for getting it done in Pennsylvania.
Fuck yeah.
I want to know all of the fear porn that has been, all the memes of, oh gosh, just look up MSNBC on X. You guys are all going to just be excited.
Beautiful.
But Just think about all of the people that have lied and said all these horrible things that are going to happen. And when they see that there's no federal abortion ban for you people out there.
There's no abortion ban.
It looks like they're getting rid of the teleprompters right now for Donald J. Trump. Can we read it out loud?
Yeah, go ahead.
It says to Mark Cuban, haha, in the subject, Harris is the chosen one.
He told me Harris is the chosen one.
Trump is back as promised. Now kiss Trump's ass.
We also got a live reaction from the leftoids today. Here's a live view of the lefty woke Twitter people. And I'm all here for it. I absolutely freaking love it.
We need to check on
it's
Jeremy.
Beautiful.
Son, you should shoot him a text and see if he's got his martini or his Zima out yet.
I'm gonna text them right now. As of course, this is crazy. Any moment now, Donald Trump will be coming out here.
Dave Smith just tweeted, "Is democracy over yet?" I like that one. And you didn't want to read Mark Cuban, so I will. Congrats at Real Donald Trump. You won fair and square. Congrats to Elon Musk as well. Godspeed. Mark Cuban. He finally, he had to suck it up, Buttercup.
He told me 2 weeks ago she's the chosen one.
Chosen by
What
whom?
is she, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Thank you to Dana White. Dana White delivering UFC events all over the place.
Dana White is a pimp.
Pro-Trump.
I love him.
Thank you to Hulk Hogan for that speech to the RNC.
That's my uncle. Hulk Hogan is my uncle. You know that.
Oh
That's
my
uncle.
gosh, Joe Rogan.
I grew up with Hulk Hogan.
Joe Rogan retweeted an hour ago a picture of Elon carrying in the sink into the Oval Office.
Damn.
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Let that sink in, motherfucker. Bitch. Let it sink in.
We got new videos of Donald Trump right now as well. Here it is.
Woo! Oh yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Not fake. That's totally real. Right now.
Totally real.
Donald Trump celebrating here with everybody.
Actually happened.
It's truth. If it's on the internet.
What's crazy?
It's
We're
real.
living in two worlds right now. Like we know that Trump won, and the left still like. If you look at their sites and whatever, it's like, it's not over. It's not over. Bernie can still win. Bernie can still win, you guys.
I want Trump to come on and just drop some F-bombs or something.
We went from 4 years ago, P. Diddy saying we got to stop Donald Trump because he's a criminal, to P. Diddy being in freaking prison, and Donald Trump being back in the White House.
Let's go.
What is that?
My gosh, I wish my friend
What is this timeline?
Stuart Rhodes. Are they watching this in the prison? I could cry, but I'm gonna keep it together because I'm not a pussy. No.
What's up?
No, there's just Stuart Rhodes, the founder of Oath Keepers, and there's so many people that are victims of lawfare.
Joe Biggs, Enrique
Yes,
Tario.
Biggs,
These men are in
The
prison.
lectern guy.
We'll talk to Trump.
The lectern guy, who, by the way, 4 hours ago said, going to bed, let me know if I'm stealing the lectern next month or not. Aw, he's so cute.
It's funny.
He is funny. He's hilarious. Oh, man. I can't believe this is the timeline we're living.
Thank
Can
God.
y'all believe Donald Trump fucking won?
Holy shit!
Go.
Let's go. Free Ross, everyone.
Epic.
Is Trump coming out or what?
I'm glad.
Trump,
Hey, man. Trump can come on at 7 o'clock in the morning for all I care, man. He won. That's all that matters.
I'm not going to bed until Trump comes out.
100%.
We did it.
Please, God, please.
Trump, come on down. Let us all have our final victory celebration.
Don't you kind of feel like he's going to do the thing even before he starts talking?
Of course.
He ain't dancing. Trump's going to come out all business. This
The
is
election
business.
mess?
You're right. This is serious.
You know what, man? I think I need something a little bit stronger than a cigar.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Let's go. Woo! I was about
Gary's
to
gonna do heroin.
Well, no, I can't partake with Martha anymore because Luke still has a bowl of shitty Halloween candy here, and I woke up and I had 3 Airhead candies under my pillow, and I still feel ashamed.
You got to give the kids what they want here, okay?
I know, but I woke up with a cavity and shame.
You should. That was not; those candies were not for you. They were for the children, Kristen. So
I get it. I get it. You're trying to poison the other people in your community. I get it.
You gotta listen. We already have very radical signs on our lawn. We want to make sure that we have good relations with the neighbors, and when the kids come over, we want to make sure that they feel satisfied when they get candy here during Halloween.
Luke, what's up with that? That was very pedophilic.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. My eyes might be a little bit different.
No.
Martha,
We're smoking inside because I am controlling the controls, and I need Steph's got it. All right, bye everyone. Love y'all. Bye.
And then
Peace out.
Matt come in and sit down as well, or Toby come sit
Peace
down.
out.
Where's
I'm
Matt?
gonna smoke with the
Does
man.
Atlas even know what's happening? Atlas, nobody's going to eat you.
Atlas
just literally got like 50 treats.
Atlas
thrown at her. Right, Atlas? Come here.
No, Atlas was drinking whiskey.
Shit!
Yes,
I
so.
just got asked if I could handle strong weed.
I
don't know.
That's hilarious.
But Matt, share the seat with Toby here. So of course you guys
come here,
can,
Matt. Come on.
You guys were kind of in the background, but
come here.
you guys take it away here because we kind of done
We got a
lot
lot
of the
to
talking
say.
here.
We've been holding it all back. Wow, Donaldo, they call him. No one calls him that. He's president now, again, obviously. The president, 9/11. Martha, what are you doing?
Woo! All right, peer pressuring Kristen. Let's
All right,
go.
I'm gonna go do this because I got glaucoma.
You better. Yeah, heal that out back. She'll heal it up. I'm sitting next to Andrew. Put on these.
All right, take over the seat there, Matt.
yeah.
How are you feeling from all of this? You've been in this battle just as much as I have. What's your reaction?
I'm just still trying to get my bearing. I mean, I believe this is happening and everything, but my imagination is just in la la land because this dream team that Trump has put together allows us to take advantage of, in the body of Christ, we say that each person has a unique talent that they've been given in order to further humanity, in order to further God's kingdom on this earth. And so what I see has happened is this massive dream team has been assembled, and what he's done is he's curated and he's picked people with the actual passion and actual talent in each individual place. And the real thing is that I have faith in every single one of the people that he's picked.
You're right.
Going back to 2016, when he was in office, like all of us, as COVID, even right prior to COVID coming, I was in that position saying, I don't know whether or not Donald Trump is the man that I thought that he was.
Preach!
Today, with the team that he's assembled, there is zero doubt whatsoever that I have that we are going to be able to drain this swamp with technology.
Yeah.
With technology. And with someone like, Trump and all of his rhetoric over the years, he's a very good marketer. He's a very funny man, but he works in sound bites.
He's funny as shit!
And he's surrounded himself with people that are just dripping with encyclopedic knowledge.
Knowledge!
So I'm excited, and I feel that each and every one of us now can have a lot of hope, and we need to take all of our ideas and everything that we've been planning to do and implement it now, but we maintain 100% this dominant position without slapping these people across the face and letting forgiveness reign. Jesus said that forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. That's what he stood there on the cross in front of all of his accusers and people that were spitting at him. And he said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. This is a demonic spiritual infiltration that has occupied the minds of mankind. And the way that we survived this was not through Donald Trump. It was through the Spirit of the living God.
Amen!
Working inside of women and men's ears over the course of the last 4 years. And this victory is this inner voice, this inner conscience that has been restored, that has been seared for decades. And the fact that this what do they call it? The sleeping giant has been awakened. The sleeping giant is the body of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
You right. He right. That's Matt, y'all.
The Borg, the machine, the Death Star has been defeated.
We have a breaking tweet from Roseanne Barr. She says, Harris refusing to concede or speak. What a giant piece of shit.
All right. Wow. All right. I'm surprised.
Roseanne's hilarious. 2016 all over again. Hillary refusing to come out, Kamala refusing to come out. Hilarious.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. Love you, Matt.
It is in poor taste for her not to concede, for her not to give a speech. Hillary Clinton did the same thing, of course, being too emotional, rather than, of course, being humble in defeat, as of course they're not. As NBC News and Fox News have called this race, and all these other organizations aren't calling it for some strange reason.
Stupid. Fuck.
New York Times, 95% chance of Donald Trump victory, but still haven't called it for.
That's pretty close to 100.
What's Arizona
Donald
looking like?
Trump.
I want to see that again.
If you look at the numbers right now, it's already over. We already won.
It's over as hell.
There's no going back from
There's
this.
no going back.
So Pennsylvania,
Trump
clearly.
is the president. We're all going to be better.
You know what?
Our lives are
one
going
of
to
the
be
most
better.
exciting places. Look, remember back in the day when we
Why
were
aren't
when
they
we were doing
calling
all of these confrontations and everything. We had the idea that we were no one could touch us because we had the Alex Jones show behind us.
Fuck
we had
yeah.
these millions of people that were our support system. When we got arrested, we went to jail. The phone calls of those jails lit up. Okay, in the course of the last 10 years. We had no support system. I had no hope. I had nobody to call, okay? But in the course of the last 10 years now, we actually have enough resources now so that when we're in a position where we need help, we can utilize our resources to get help. And I think that's one of the most exciting things is the insurance program, which is freedom, which is the First Amendment, is back.
Yes. Can I say one thing? So
No.
people
you're not.
say,
We're
I'm going to do
moving
it
forward.
anyways. Donald Trump, people don't like him for a million reasons, but people say like, oh, he's not Christian, or blah, blah, blah. Okay, but he's going, all right, let's assume for a second he cares about his reputation. He's going to fix that. It was unfairly destroyed by the evil media, and he's going to do anything it takes to fix it. And even if he just pretends to be Christian and follows the ethos of that, that's fine. That's my opinion. I think if he acts as though he is Christian, and he's going to do that.
But I can tell you, Toby, since my conversion in 2017, I used to be a political activist, and I turned and I became like a Jesus activist. In the meantime, I have met lots of people who are in the inside around Donald Trump, including one man by the name of Lance Wallnau, okay? And because of Pastor Lance Wallnau's insight and interior information that I hear, Donald Trump truly is a born-again Christian. Donald Trump is someone who is not just placating the American people.
Yeah,
okay?
when you have a near-death experience, it brings you closer to God.
No
and
kidding.
When those bullets whizzed by his head, it definitely kind of changed him, and you saw him be a different man afterwards. You saw his cadence, you saw his energy,
temperament.
you saw his kind of larger, some people would say juju or energy, totally shift, totally change. And he came out from that larger kind of attack on his life a lot more cooler-headed, a lot more relaxed, a lot more at ease. And truly was definitely representing more of a calmer kind of energy.
Absolutely. I saw that as well. But, I liked him. I've liked him for a long time. I thought he was funny.
He's got a great fatherly energy, a protective spirit
He's
that's
a
over him.
genuine seeming guy to me. I watch him. I hate everybody. I hate a lot of people. I don't really hate, but I don't trust a lot of people. But I watched Trump talk for 3 hours, and I'm like, all right, okay, I get it. And now I get it. It took a little bit, but I get it.
But no mercy. These people who have been violent need to go to jail. These people who have
I think he's going to do that.
Jail.
He's going to do that. I think he should absolutely do that. And I think, hopefully he's going to surround himself by some people that are amazing. We'll see.
No Bill Bars.
Yeah,
No,
Bill Barr, I liked Bill Barr too.
We just got this
For a minute.
picture from, of course, being released from the Donald Trump campaign, showing Donald Trump right now backstage reading over his speech that
Is
he
that real?
soon will be delivering to all of America. So this is the
fake.
man. This is the next 47th president of the United States that will
What a
soon
pimp.
be addressing
Sexiest
this
man
country.
alive.
I think his calls on God were sincere, by the way.
Yeah.
I agree with
I
you
agree.
that even just saying God, invoking God,
Right.
and not necessarily being all the way there, but being open to God, and then getting the miracles. Trump knows turning his head. That's a miracle
Impossible.
from God. And it's
Naturally impossible.
It's
what are the
very
odds?
obvious. God is with us. God
is
wanted
real.
that victory for America to be the shining light to the world. And now it's up to us to do it. We all have to live up to it. We all have to invoke God, have God be the one that leads us, and then we'll be leading the world to real paradise on earth.
Steph, read these super chats, please, and turn on your camera.
Hey, everybody. I haven't been on here, so I'm just
Supermodel.
I'm opening it up. We have a bunch of super chats. Which ones should I start with?
The main one in the chat room. Come on, let's go. We got people watching. Let's go. Keep it moving over here.
I can't.
Mark Cuban congratulated
Let's go,
Trump.
Steph. Let's
Mark
go.
Cuban.
All right,
Welcome to the
read over
family.
this. Keep going, Steph.
Okay, we have
Hell
the
yeah.
Moon guy saying, I'm a truck driver and my 14th hour shift just ended. It's too late for me to have a drink, so have a drink on me, Luke. Can't believe Trunk won. Thank you so much for that $100 super chat.
Thank you so much. We got the boobs that are going to be
Boop, boop,
popping
boop,
for
boop.
you. Well, thank you so much for that. And of course, some people are drinking booze here. I'm drinking organic sparkling cider. That's just
But
me.
he's also doing heroin.
That's what Toby is
Under
doing.
the table, he's doing heroin.
As clearly
Everybody knows.
represented.
Everybody knows.
Keep going.
Okay,
Be quick. Come
we
on.
got Sin Shady saying, so where do the Lefty riots start, lols?
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what Donald Trump says. We'll see how the corporate media tries to spin this. They, of course, will be trying to say that this is going to be the reincarnation of that funny mustache guy from the 1930s. Will it be enough? I mean, their sway, their power, their influence has been lost significantly through this election. And I don't think they're going to have enough kind of propaganda power to really galvanize people to riot after this. I think that the game's done for them. I think they are absolutely finished in more ways than one, and it's beautiful to see. It's going to be the end of the corporate media.
We're not going to jail.
Matt's not going to jail. Matt's a criminal. He's not going to jail. Matt,
No more gulag, motherfuckers.
Matt's not going to gulag.
Hackers coming for ya.
Barb Rogers, Miss Solar Terror says, I love you all.
Well, we love you too, man. And thank you so much for being a part of this broadcast. Thank you so much for everyone that signed up to lookunfiltered.com. Thank you so much for everyone that's been a part of this. As again, just moments away from the address from Donald J. Trump that soon will be talking to all of us.
Good. Finally.
Viper
Bring
Reed.
it on.
Viper Reed says, congratulations from UK. Marvelous news. Get in. Get in. We have Barb Rogers, Miss Solar Terror again saying the promised land is Mars, maybe.
One day. That one. It looks like Donald Trump is coming out right now.
Accompanied by
Here it
Vice
is.
President-elect
All right, Toby, shut up. Toby, you better shut up.
Keep it down, guys. Keep it down. Along with friends and campaign staff.
These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved them. It is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. Oh, we're going to. And in addition to having won the battleground states of North Carolina, I love these places, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, we are now winning.
I think you said all the right stuff there. Yeah. Especially the war stuff.
Beautiful. Are we all going to do it?
Go ahead, Kristen. Lead the way. Let's go. Kobe, what do you got? Steph, turn on your camera.
Turn on your camera,
Do the dance, Steph.
Do the dance,
Steph.
Steph, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
golf
even
swing.
close. That's not right.
He added a move at the end.
He did. He added the golf swing to it.
All right.
I want to see Trump like this.
As of course, you know, Gary is
the
a real one.
I'm the
the
best
real
in the
deal.
world at what I do, but today's not about me. Today's not about numerology. Today's about the American people and Donald Trump. We took back our country in 75 days. President-elect Trump turns into President Trump, and then the first 100 days in office, it's going to be beautiful. It's just going to be so beautiful to watch, to see the illegals start understanding we're coming for you. There's literally going to be a whole bunch of ICE agents hired just to come after you illegals. Joe Biden, you're finished. You're done. Get the fuck out the White House.
Yeah!
Kamala
You're fired.
Harris,
Yeah!
I understand this. It's back to the streets of San Francisco for you. You're finished. And for all the people who went after Trump, who prosecuted him, who fucking made up lies about him, payback's a bitch. Woo! And that bitch called karma hits hard. We coming for you, boys. Enjoy the next 75 days.
Let's check in on Martha. How you feeling, Martha?
Yeah, Martha, how's it going, Martha? How's everything?
Everything's great.
Uh,
Fantastic. Thrilled.
Did you do your phone call?
My phone call.
Yeah.
Your one phone call. 'cause
Your phone
in
call that you were
prison.
supposed to call. Anyway, we also got another live reaction from the liberals today.
Oh my God.
Into outer space. We don't need SpaceX. The libs do it.
Has anyone ever found out like who that is? I wonder like how she feels about still not getting
I want to know her birthday.
She's going to Mars,
Yeah.
everybody!
So-
Look at that. That looks. We need to play it one more time here.
I thought that was a man for like 3 years.
You see him
Oh,
both
I
light up?
mean, you know, we don't know exactly what it is. Very soon.
That's a
Oh man, what a timeline! Trump's speech, right on the money. Anti-war, shouted out all the right people. There was no neocons, there was no Bushes, there was no Mitt Romneys, there was no John Boltons. It was Dana White, it was Elon Musk, it was all the other people around him that he was trying to bring up on stage, showing everyone that he's willing to share the moment. He spoke about the time that they tried to take his life. The man is 78 years old, and he's up at 3 a.m. in the morning delivering a speech for like 45 minutes. The energy, the stamina, the ability of him to put people together that would be just opposed to each other on so many different ways. That right there, it's kind of magic. It's incredible and truly something that is going to be a sight to see in the next coming days. I can't wait until Ron Paul gets in there. I cannot wait until RFK Jr. gets in there. RFK Jr. got shouted out by Donald Trump, saying he's going to make America healthy again. This is the dream team here. This is the initiative. This is
And
the larger
Tulsi?
goals here that are going to be finally reached. And man, RFK Jr. walking in to the FDA.
Wow.
Holy cow! I'm going to be sleeping well tonight. I'll tell you guys that. There's been a lot of stress that I've been dealing with, a lot of pressures that I've been dealing with, a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about. That's really messed up. But It feels like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I don't know about you guys.
I just keep thinking about the other people that are going to be appointed. Like if you've got Bobby Kennedy in there, who he's going to pick. You know, he's networked with a lot of these world-renowned doctors that cannot be bought. So it's not just these key figures. It's who these key figures bring in. Because remember, Trump admitted he had really bad people that advised him. He didn't know these key people. Now he's learned who to pick. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Don't forget Tulsi Gabbard. Hopefully she's Secretary of Defense, somehow intertwined in DOD decisions, because, you know, she knows that we're an irrational offense and we need to just be a robust defense.
Yeah. You know what I want to say is I'm so happy for the families of all the J6ers, all the people, Ross Ulbricht, all the people that are going to get freed from prison. And I want to say something I don't think I've heard anybody say in a while, which is Seth Rich and his family deserve a real investigation. Seth Rich, if people don't remember, this man undoubtedly gave Julian Assange the dirt that WikiLeaks published, and he was murdered by they. You know, we're on YouTube, so he was murdered by they, and it's time to find out who they are. So justice for Seth Rich and all of the deep state
They
criminals.
lost today. That's who they are.
Oh, yeah.
They lost today.
It's time to find out what they've been up to for the last decade and send these people to prison.
It feels like we just got the keys to the forbidden closet. Like we now can see information that's been concealed. We can now have accountability for areas that have been lacking. Like Big Pharma's little butthole must be puckering. Like they must be freaking out. Because I mean, I'm just saying, like there's
Nice choice of words.
hey, you know, like I said, I'm an HR nightmare. No, but I just really can see so much positive change. And I'll just reiterate, it's all of the fear, the baseless fear that's been pushed out there. It's like, oh my God, people are going to realize my money goes further. It's, again, not going to happen overnight, but like, just think about all the people that are entrepreneurs that have been wanting to like pull the trigger and taking a risk on something. And they've been waiting for the results of this election. I'm one of those people. Like, there's things I want to do, and I'm like, I have to wait. And I tell people, I'll let you know after November 5th.
I remember when builders were talking about how all the materials they needed to build houses went up 3 times, 4 times, 5 times.
Biden economy.
And people don't understand how much of that is the gas prices, how Biden shut off importation of natural gas from Russia because Russia's hackered nonsense. They shut down the Keystone XL pipeline. When Trump was talking about oil, we have more oil. They shut down the Keystone XL pipeline. Remember when gas was under $2 a gallon?
We won.
No.
We won.
It was under.
We just won.
We won.
And they lost.
They lost.
There you go.
They lost. We won.
We're gonna turn on the American economy again with Donald Trump as president. Thank God. We can
America's
build.
the greatest place ever.
Actually, everyone
There's
won.
no
Greatest
racists
country
in America.
ever.
No
ever.
haters in America. We are lovers. We love everyone. But legally,
Almost everyone.
Legally.
Well, no, Steph.
Almost everyone.
Steph just
No
made a
Diddy.
good point.
No
Steph,
No Diddy.
No
Diddy,
Diddy.
you know, I never liked Diddy.
No, Steph made a really good point, just saying everybody won, and that's so true because even the people that didn't vote for him, they're going to reap benefits that they didn't even realize.
Yeah.
And,
Because they're retarded.
and today we sent Biden into retirement. We sent Harris into retirement. Zelensky, bye-bye. You're going to retirement too.
The Clintons.
Clintons
Retired.
are done
Yep.
today.
Good. They can retire.
Sherrod Brown, the Clintons' last big-time loyalist in the Senate's gone. Harris, remember that wasn't Obama's girl. That was the Clintons' girl. Who basically endorsed Harris first? Clinton.
Yep.
That's the first one. Who was out there stumping for Sherrod Brown in Ohio? Bill Clinton. You guys are done. Woo! I mean, Matt, listen. It's like a cherry on top. Not just that Trump won, but the Clintons are completely done. Yo.
I like Bill Clinton. He's funny.
Yeah, he's a lot of things.
Besides that,
there's not a lot to like about a man that's been at Epstein Island for as long as he has been. So.
I like him about as much as the Haitians do.
I was just gonna say the Clintons destroyed Haiti. Like justice for Haiti.
Could you imagine
He hates Haiti.
all the people who sent money to Haiti? They had a 97% processing fee in the Clinton Foundation. They kept 97% of the money, and they gave them some scraps. This is the type of criminal mentality you are dealing with when you have a Democrat in a position of power. And guess what? You guys are gone. So you guys better start shredding all those documents. You better start hiding everything you've been doing, because we're going to find you, and you're going to prison.
But you saw SNL, right? He's funny on SNL.
You guys, I'm really curious.
All I know is SNL, guys. Come on. You know.
What? I'm curious about, all these people going to jail that you're saying, because I don't know if Trump's going to act that strongly. That's one of the things that the blue people are trying to say is like a bad thing. Like, oh my God, he's going to get retribution and all this stuff. I don't think he's going to do it.
It's time to get retribution.
But I don't think he's going to do it in like I think he's going to do it strategically.
He's not going to do it to people like Biden and Biden's son and stuff like that. Those are upper echelon people. Plus, if he puts Biden in jail, what happens when he leaves? He could go to jail. It's a bad precedent, so he's not going to do that.
Yeah.
He's not stupid. But the mid-level people... The mid-level people at the FBI,
all
mid-level
those people, getting away
we're
with
coming
it.
to see you.
Trump, I think Trump
That
learned.
Trump train.
The first time around, he campaigned. He said lock her up, and he didn't do it.
Yes,
and
exactly.
He found out what happens when you give these demons mercy that they did not earn. So this time around, I want to see who Trump's attorney general is going to be. His attorney general has to be somebody.
Who would you want to be?
That's it. I've been thinking about that. That's the toughest question.
What about that former guy from Utah, Ted Gower?
I like Kash Patel. I think Kash Patel would make a perfect position for that.
I'm honestly thinking of the badass attorneys that stood up on the most controversial cases in the past 4 years, from election integrity to the fighting the mandates. Like someone who does not fear anybody.
The thing about that position, you need someone who's a good public speaker.
Yeah,
it's just like being an influencer. If you can't talk, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
So they need someone who can talk real well. And quite frankly, I wouldn't mind seeing Pompeo back in there. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Definitely not Liz Cheney.
I wouldn't mind. He did a good job.
Get him back in there.
Man, I want to kind of look on X and see if anyone's even like teasing. I don't. That's one seat.
It's the most important pick of his administration. Attorney General. Look what happened when he picked Jeff Sessions and he let himself get prosecuted because Jeff Sessions recused himself.
Oh.
When he picked Bill Barr and Bill Barr didn't prosecute any of the election fraud. Bill Barr let all sorts of bad things happen. The Attorney General. That pick is the most important thing that Trump's going to do.
Exactly.
Because it determines what he's going to do with the law. Are we going to be law and order like he said? Or are we going to be, oh, it's okay, let everything slide? And I think he's going to have somebody serious, but it's very, very important who he picks for Attorney General.
So everyone is saying, ironically, RFK, because he's an attorney, but definitely I think he's going the health route. But people are saying Judge Cannon, Kash Patel.
I like Kash. I think Kash would be perfect for the job. I think
they're
he
talking
earned
about
it.
Ken Paxton. Not a big fan of Ken Paxton.
You got to ask Roger.
Kash is a nice guy. I want someone with the disposition of an angry bear. Exactly. I need someone to maul these people. Kash is too nice. I want him doing something that someone nice like Kash should do. I need someone mean.
Like a bear.
Traditionally,
God, I just keep thinking about that.
Traditionally, the most important position in the cabinet is Secretary of State. That's traditionally the most important one, and with all the wars going on, I would probably say that's the most important position.
That's true.
A lot of times it is. This is not a traditional administration. We have a lot of shit to clean up, and he needs
piles of it, brother.
He needs
piles of it.
He needs someone willing to go bury some people.
Put that shit straight into the swamp.
Just personally, I think it's insane.
Matt has something to say really quick. Matt, go
I
ahead.
just want to go back to Stephanie's point. And the surreal thing is that we're over here, and what's like Andrew was saying, we're not talking about having to put people in jail. We have a laundry list of people we're trying to get out of jail. Bringing out the people on January 6th. I think that just puts us in a surreal position where that's where our minds go first. We're not thinking primarily about putting people in prison. We're thinking about our friends. I got a friend who 3 days ago, Bevelin Beatty, who is put in jail for 2 years for protesting outside of an abortion clinic. And because of this win today, protesting outside of an abortion clinic. 2 years in jail. Within 3. Bevelin Beatty. B-E-A-T-Y.
Okay, hold on.
Out.
They were protesting nothing else. Just protesting.
She was protesting outside of an abortion facility, and then she made motions to pretend as if she was locking the doors to the abortion facility. And they took her to court, and they put her in jail for 2 years for blocking access to an abortion facility.
What state is this?
I forget real quick. Yeah,
Get her out.
Google it. Bevel
Get her
and
out.
Beatty. If you Google it, you'll see it.
Get her out.
Hey, I mean, listen,
her
that's un-American. That sounds
Get
like
her
communist
out.
to me. Obviously, I don't know her, but that's that's not even civilized. Get her out of prison.
Disgusting.
I just keep thinking, I'm sitting here and yeah, I make jokes and stuff, but I'm a scientist and I'm very well known and in my realm. And
Is the Earth flat?
I don't believe it is, but I
don't
don't bash
either.
I
Thank
don't
you.
bash those who question it because I think you should question everything, especially what we were taught in school. But my point is, there's my colleagues, we can get pulled into this administration, whether it's a position embedded or ad hoc professional. And for those who don't know ad hoc, I said this the other day, you're brought in for a limited purpose as a contractor. And you know, I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see the head of OSHA ousted, and the head of the EPA both need to go.
Head of FEMA.
Yeah, as these very agencies designed to protect human health and community public health have completely shit the bed. I was an expert witness in a lawsuit against the Fed and state EPA. Ironically, our plaintiff in the lawsuit was found dead in her car from East Palestine, Ohio.
Oh my God.
I can't even tell you how corrupt that issue was, and they purposely sampled all this. My point is, the very agencies that are designed to protect us told us masks worked. They didn't. Told us East Palestine was safe to go back to. It wasn't. That's not my opinion. I've been a scientist for 22 years in this realm, and all those people can go hump a giant wasabi-laced cactus. I want to see them gone. I think it can be done. And yeah, I'm not going to say their names, but I know because they've sent me shitty letters. But
I lived 90 minutes from Palestine, Ohio.
Well,
and
it's
that's
very scary.
that's one of the reasons I moved down here. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this stuff.
You know who I want to see for Attorney General? And I bet he'd never do it, but I want to see Mike Cernovich for Attorney General. That dude is sharp as any lawyer you'll ever meet.
Super smart, and yeah, absolutely. I would definitely agree with
Is he
agree
qualified
with
for
you.
the position?
Mike
now?
Cernovich is a genius attorney.
He's a lawyer.
I don't think he'd even want to do it, but he should be drafted.
But this is the time where duty calls. It doesn't matter what you want to do or don't want to do. You got to do it. Now's the time. Put up or shut up. Now is the time where the hard work begins.
And let me just say something. People aren't going to understand this, but the person who's watching this or will watch this if you're offered a position in the Trump administration at the cabinet level, you better take it. You know who the hell I'm talking to. I can only be talking to one person. Take the position. Do your job to change the world, my friend.
What about Vivek?
I mean, I mean, where are you going to stick him?
I don't know, but I'm just saying a lot of people really talk a lot about him. Like, a lot of
He'd be
people
good
like
for
him.
Secretary of State, actually.
People are saying that in the chat.
Yeah.
Maybe chief of staff to be a gatekeeper to Trump.
We'll see. It's getting late. I want to give everyone final thoughts here about the future. Where are we headed? And then we're going to close it up here. Let's go around the room. Andrew?
Yeah, I'll say what I've said earlier tonight. Where we're headed, it's not up to Trump. It's up to us. Literally, we get the leadership we deserve. If people take this win and they treat it like a television show or a football game, like they're not in the game, then, 2016 Trump won and things didn't go exactly the way we wanted. People need to
But
be
we called it out as soon as it happened. And I think Trump is surrounded by people who, of course, will call it out.
Trump is listening. Trump has a lot of good advisors, but still, the voice of the public demanding things will influence the next administration. So if you're talking about the attorney general and how things need to go, and that's important because if criminals are not locked up, they're going to devise more criminal schemes and keep operating in the shadows right now. The only way we'll have law and order is if these deep state criminals are really put away. It's the only way for society to continue after Trump's 4 years are over. We have to clean up the mess. His attorney general pick is important. And anybody watching this that wants to tag Mike Cernovich, he and I haven't been the best of friends lately. We've disagreed on some things, but honestly, he should be drafted for attorney general. It really matters.
Yep. Gary, where do you think we're going?
I'm a numbers guy, so the number today is 75. In 75 days, Donald Trump is back in the White House. In 75 days, America gets their country back. In 75 days, the money laundering operation in Ukraine ends. In 75 days, the whatever war is going on in Israel is going to start going to an end. In 75 days, these criminals who've been running this country to the ground for the past 4 years will have to answer for their crimes. Donald J. Trump, thank you.
Matt, you want to take it?
I just broke it.
Okay, keep talking.
No, I just look forward to the revival of the Spirit of the Lord Jesus Christ just picking up and continuing. You know, people were saying that they were praying, you know, and a lot of times when you pray, you're doing that half-heartedly, you know. And I just look forward to the people keeping God in the forefront,
yes,
and keeping forgiveness in the forefront. And although we really have to clean house, and there's a place where there's really no mercy when it comes to certain crimes that have been committed in the past God knows how many years. These people have to go to jail. They have to be, you know, publicly used in front of the world to expose their crimes. And exposing what they've done should lead people to God. So I see a great renaissance where the devil is exposed once again. The same thing that happened in the Protestant Reformation 200 years ago, when everyone on this earth believed that the devil was real and Jesus Christ was real. I think that same thing is happening again.
Kristen?
Yeah, so speaking of the numbers guy over here, I share a birthday with Donald Trump, June 14th, Flag Day. You know, we've been talking about a lot of issues tonight, and the one thing that resonates with me as a mother of two girls is that we are going to see a shift in the more social issues that has really poisoned our youth. We're going to have girls that can continue their sports and get their scholarships that is not going to be, you know, hijacked by people that are confused about their gender. We are going to normalize aspects of society that are healthy, and none of these things are going to be overnight. And I think we, the people, are going to unite more than ever over the next couple years. And you have to kind of treat this as a wound. We stopped the bleeding tonight, and it's going to take time to heal. But I think a lot of people who thought that Donald Trump was a racist or a bigot or homophobic, he's not against things. I think he truly is a libertarian, you know, and he doesn't believe as long as you're not harming another person or your property. I think he's okay with most social issues. So I think people are going to learn that the media has lied completely. And I think that this whole election and what's going to happen over the next 4 years is going to shift people away from the mainstream media. The mainstream media is going to die. And shows like this and alternative media and citizen journalism is going to lead the path. I think normally when we have a flip like this, people think, well, the next cycle we might carry it for another 4 years and then it'll go back to blue. I don't think so. I think we've seen how disgusting and dirty that agenda has come through progressive liberalism, and we need to go back to classic liberalism, but we have a whole new type of atmosphere with the internet and a whole new demographic of people that are no longer boomers, that are not going to get their news from your standard mainstream media. So let's fucking go.
Not only do you have the same birthday as Donald Trump, you're a 4 life path in numerology like Donald Trump, and born in the year of the dog like Donald Trump. So she's the closest to Trump here.
Yeah. I think you said I was a 4 too. But I'm the tiger.
She's a 4 too, and Donald Trump's a 4, and 4s tend to be more conservative than others. So, I mean, the numerology's at work.
Yeah. Martha?
I am so grateful tonight for free Ross, free Roger, free the J6ers. Let's go. Yeah, I have no words.
Steph?
I said it on Alex Jones. I'll say it again. This is all about unification. We are uniting, and that is what I'm looking forward to.
Let freedom reign. It was a beautiful night. Thank you guys for sharing it with me. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for everyone that called in. Roger Stone, Alex Jones, TheQuartering, Sargon of Akkad, Myron, Toby. Toby, you want to say anything? Last final words as people are making some interesting comments about you and your behavior.
We need a good one for the. We need a good one now, man.
Yes. Don't mess this up.
Sincerity.
I love these people. You know that already. And congratulations
to all of us.
To all of you.
Thank you, Toby. Thank you, everyone that is helping on SaveLukeNow.com. We return tomorrow. We're going to have a regular video. 6 p.m. We come back with Avi Yemeni. And we're going to be back here for the foreseeable future. Nothing could stop us. The future is ours. It is bright. It is beautiful. and it is determined by all of us. I love you guys. Today was an incredible day, and the future looks bright.
Amen.
Stay tuned for more. On
Trump,
the
baby.
PoliticalShow.com. All right. That was great.
Yeah. Appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me do the outro.
Gary, what's your number? Oh, my phone is dead.
We made a mess
You
here.
can get it from him.
Okay.
What's your birthday?
September 15th.
What year?
1986.
September 15th. You get bored quickly.